Yo, what up? Sorry, just had to take a minute there to make sure everything was on point, on fleek, period with a T. I still don't understand why there's a T at the end. I hear it just say period, and then when I go to spell it, people are just like, the hell are you doing, man? And then I stop hanging out with those people. Hello, everybody. Hello, good time zone. My hair is amazing. Welcome to another Beast Fighter 1 branded stream. You made it. I'm glad you're here. Hey, hi, howdy, how you doing? Welcome in, everybody. Stampy, nice first. Dill, nice second. Good to see you. And Artie, hello. Yo, what up? Yo, what up? Yo, what up? All, one and all. Welcome in. How you doing? Happy Thursday. Happy Lawyer Thursday. It's Prosecutor Thursday. Well, they're all lawyers. So, I'm technically not wrong. And I've never been wrong. There has never been a time throughout the history of the channel that I was wrong. There's never been a time. Never mind the fact that I have all the VODs recorded and you could technically go back and look at them and see how wrong I was for every single, moment. You could technically make like a wrong counter. and hold me accountable for things. Which you should do, by the way. You should do. Don't let me worm myself out of things that, are terrible. I need to be held accountable for my own sins and transgressions. I don't know. What am I going on about? I don't know. But what I do know is that we're continuing on Ace Attorney investigations, Miles Edgeworth. We're on the second case. We're still on the plane. We're still a mile high. Will we get into the club? Do you know what that is? You better not. Yeah, I don't know. Will that happen? With the way Miles wants to do his work, I don't think so. He's got no time for that. This man is married to his work. I'm just cleaning some stuff out of my mustache. I just had dinner before this. And then I was scrambling a little bit to make sure all my programs were up and running. They should be all working good now. I was making some last minute adjustments to the layout as well. Just making sure everything looks good and prim and proper and everything is in its place and exact. Which I think it is. And now, I'm ready to game. Not much game, but read. And then use my brain for puzzles. Y'all know how not often I use my brain. So leave that open there. Monitor my stats. Looking good, looking good. Everything's looking Gucci. Frames dropped, none. Skipped frames, none. That's a healthy stream right there. When POV, you're the doctor looking at your patient's stream. A nice stream right there. Good flow. It's a good flow. Do I have the thing there? Okay, cool. Hooray. Okay. We left off at a to be continued spot, right? So last time we started the investigation on the plane, and then we ended with Meal? Miss Cammy Meal. And investigated that gift shop room there. So now we have to inquire about the suitcase, the wonderfully designed suitcase. Graphic design is my passion suitcase by the flight attendant. I can't remember her name. With with bunt cake hair. Not bunt cake, the freaking stacks of jello at a buffet hair. I think that's what I said last time. Okay. Let's see. Okay, sorry, one sec. All right, and as always, VC is open for people who want to voice act. It seems like one regular is busy playing Marvel Rivals at the moment, but that's fine. That is a-okay. I don't even have that game installed anymore, man. It's taking up 100 gigs, and I already have a couple games that take up 100 gigs at the moment. So I need to get rid of the one that I'm not playing at the moment. And that was Rivals. Even though everybody on the planet now is playing Marvel Rivals again because of Deadpool, which it does look fun. Don't get me wrong. Joe Mama. Hi, Stampy. Hope you're having fun. Have fun, Rivals. You miss you, King. Well, when I get a bigger drive to hold games, maybe I'll join you. Let's start it then, shall we? Let's do let's play Miles Edgeworth. I got really nothing much else to say other than, you know, still healing from surgery and doing everything the urologist and, you know, doctor are telling me to the best of my abilities, and we'll see what the check-in is like on the 9th, because that's when that is. But the doctor, the surgeon, is actually gonna like evaluate me, see how we're doing, what the next steps are, you know. Okay. I've been saying okay for the past 5 minutes, trying to stall for time because I'm trying to think of something else to say, and I don't have it. So here we go. Show this, boom. And then I switch my monitor over to here. If you're a streamer, you have 2 monitors. Make sure one of them is able to accept multiple inputs, so that you can, you know, for your console, I should say, so that you can play without lag. Not that this game requires any fast-paced. Not that this game requires any fast-paced reflexes, but for Splatoon 3 and the others, high action, high octane games, it helps. It really helps. Okay. Go here. It should be this one here. Let's do it. Ace Attorney Investigations. He's doing like this pose. He's doing like a JoJo pose. Is he doing a JoJo pose? Hold on. No, he has his hand down. I thought the white hand. Hold on. I thought I can show you here. I thought the white hand here was his other hand. So I thought he was going like. But no, it looks like it's broken the other way. But no, he has his hand down, going like that. All right, back into it. Health warning. Play this game, or if you play this game, you die. All right, I know. Sports auto save. I know. Ooh, look at that. We're out. The background changes. That's cool. The background, it's the plane. It's the plane we're on. Oh, look at that. Okay. Interesting. All right, let's continue. Resume playing. 1 second. Let me start the vertical. And we're live on the vertical. What's up, y'all? Here we go. Like the stream. Resume, yes. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, and survive. Here we go. March 12, 1 p.m. local time. Hope Springs Airport. 1 p.m. local time. UTC? I know that once we had landed, I'm supposed to let the local police take over. And thanks to Miss De Niro and Miss Meal, I was able to preserve the crime scene. But I just can't shake it. I wasn't able to talk with Miss De Niro in private. So I'm left wondering just what was she up to? Why did she do what she did? There must be a way for me to continue my investigation. Oh shoot, is it? She's here? I've been expecting you, Miles Edgeworth. Yes, dude. Francisca, I thought you were still in Germany. I go where I am needed, and wherever there are criminals to be caught. Oh, that's the end of the sentence. Her name is Francisca von Karma, the daughter of my mentor, Manfred von Karma. She, like myself, is a prosecutor. Are you heading up this case? It would be a bit of a relief if you are. Don't try to flatter me, Miles Edgeworth. I'm placing you under arrest. Oh? What? It's quite frustrating, actually. Oh, you think I did it? You think I did it? You think I did the crime? You think I murdered someone? I had hoped to exact my revenge on you in a different venue, but I'll have to take what I can get. I never thought I'd see the day when a disciple of the House of Von Karma would become a criminal. Have you no shame? Wait, it has all been a big misunderstanding. I didn't kill the victim. A misunderstanding? I heard all about the murder over the police radio from the captain himself. You waited for the victim on the first floor, and then you beat him to death. Francisca, do you honestly believe that I killed a man? She has her doubts. She's way better in this game, but she bounces off Edgeworth better, as in like dialogue-wise. I can see that. I can see her already. I suppose I should reserve judgment until after I have investigated this for myself. I can put your arrest on hold until then. That's as it should be. Ha! I don't need a lecture on how to perform my duties from you of all people. To be perfect in every way, the fulfillment of that creed alone is all I strive for. Well, I have my own creed, which I must fulfill. So why don't we solve this together? I have to get going. The crime scene awaits. Don't you dare leave town. Trust me, I had no intention to. Detective Gumshoe! Yes! Yes, sir! Yeah, dude, he's back. I mean, we saw him in the first case, but he's back in this one. Too slow. Oh! Listen up. I'm leaving you in charge of watching this man. Don't mess up, understand? But Mr. Edgeworth, I'm supposed to guard him? A simple yes or no, detective. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. Please stop. It's hurting me. You just leave it to me. Miles Edgeworth, if you interfere with my investigation, I'll arrest you on the spot. Are we clear? Now then, if you'll excuse me, the bow, dude. I love it in this high-res artwork. Good to see you again, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Boy, am I glad to see you're okay. Thank you, detective. I believe in you, sir. You can lean on me. I'll get you through this. I have to admit I'm a bit curious as to what Francisca is up to. Maybe I should ask the good detective. Very well. In that case, I have a few questions for you. Oh, yes, dude. The classic music. The classic music. Yes. What a view of the planes. What a view of the planes preparing for takeoff. Besides the turbulence, they're really not all that bad as a mode of transportation. Anybody else we could talk to? This little boy? This child seems to be happily enjoying the sight of so many planes.
Wow! I love to take a run down that runway.
Oh, the youth of today. So much potential, yet so misguided. Hey, come on, dude. Don't ruin his dream. This is the pizza guy. Looking from behind, I've seen this man somewhere before. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's this dude. It's this dude. I forgot his name. But I know this dude, the elite speak guy. In Soviet Russia, world flags lunchboxes eat jewel. And the faces, the emoticons.
Found it! LOL!
I say lol.
Oh, I feel a wave of creative powers coming on. It's over 9,000 lols. For my next elite movie, it's gonna be the Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Tokyo versus the World Samurai Champion of Earth. It's gonna rock soar so many boxers.
Oh, this is the guy who created the Steel Samurai, right? So the Steel Samurai is finally getting a movie. Epic. He has no other commentary other than that. This man was in first class with me. He was quite shaken up by the whole affair. I did it! I made it the whole flight. I'm not scared of turbulence anymore. He must have been pretty scared. He's repeating the same thing over and over to himself. I'm not scared anymore. Lunchland. Lunchland? Not bad. I guess it's gotten big enough to warrant its own branch shops. Oh, what should I go with?
I recommend our airport special, World Flags lunchboxes, only available for a limited time. We have a variety of lunchboxes made up to look like different countries' flags. I wonder if they're aiming to take Lunchland to the international market.
Dude, lots of stuff for the fans. Post for the fans. Churros are so good. What's up, Antonio? Congratulations on your churro experience. I want to get some churros. After hearing that, I need a burger, I need churros, all the bad stuff. How you doing, man? All right, so let's talk to Gumshoe finally. What's up, dude? I present my badge. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I think something just fell out of your pocket. What are you? So did something fall out or not? I didn't get a good look, sir. It doesn't concern you, so don't worry about it. My prosecutor's badge of all things. Gumshoe must never know that I dropped it. Okay. Fair enough. Let's talk, dude. Initial investigation. So how's the initial investigation going? We just shipped the body out to the coroner's office. And we're taking statements now, sir. That sounds like Francisca. She was always good at quick responses to a case. I'd say she was, a little too quick, sir. Oh? How so? I rushed on over as soon as I got word of the affair, sir. But somehow, when I got here, Miss Von Karma was already here barking out orders at everyone. It was kinda creepy, as though she knew there had been a murder or something, and had come in advance to await your flight's arrival. That is sort of odd. She did show up rather quickly, and out of the blue. Plus, I still don't know why she's here in America. There must be some backstory to all of this. I mean, there must. Just came back from a burrito place, so I've got something to eat while I watch. Nice, dude. Nice. Churro. What kind of churro? Classic? Classic fried, and then... isn't it like brown sugar? Francisca Von Karma. Miss Von Karma just kind of popped up at the prosecutor's office about a week ago. No, a week ago, sir. Something about chasing down leads related to a certain incident. No details? It's kind of top secret, so she can't talk about it, even with me, sir. Knowing her, the only type of talking she likes to do is with her whip. Plus, I doubt the top secret part was what stopped her from talking to you, detective. Although, I wonder if her case has anything to do with mine. Anyway, that's about all the info I have, sir. We should find out more as we investigate. Yes, it is high time to resume my investigation. Starting with talking to the people involved in this case afresh. Oh, here we go. Oh, now we have... Oh, we can go over here now. March 12th, 1:37 p.m., flight G390, second floor, first class. So you must be the captain. Oh, wow, look at the... Oops. Look at the chin on this guy. Why, yes, I am. And who might you be? I am the prodigy prosecutor Francisca Von Karma, and I have a few questions for you.
Don't you dare, Captain. Getting friendly with another woman? I'll never forgive you if you do.
What are you talking about? I only have eyes for you, my dear Camille. I wouldn't bet money on our dear captain to be much of a reputable person. Sure you don't want to ask the captain some questions, sir? He was in the cockpit the entire time. I highly doubt he would know anything of use. Anyway, I like to leave that type of witness to Francisca and her whip. Alright, we're passing through. Don't worry about us. That's actually me. That's legitimately me. What a suave guy. Ah! What happened? I looked away. What happened? Oh wait, I have a solution. Where's the album? What? Oh, Family Feud! Family Feud! Oh, yeah, this is the stick here. Okay. Oh, the whip. Okay, you just heard the whip. Okay, got it. First floor lounge, 1:40 p.m. Now see here. Sorry, I'm sorry. What voice did I get this guy again? How long do you intend to hold me? It is impossible for me to be the criminal I told you. Mr. LeBlanc. Oh, it is you. Tell this man to stop stopping me from going. Time is money. I don't even have 1 second of wasteful time to spend. Okay. All right. Let's give this a look here. Sir, you can't go in there. I'm Miles Edgeworth. I am one of the prosecutors on this case, so please let me through. I'm very sorry, sir. No one is allowed to enter without Miss Von Karma's express permission. But I'm on the case. Yes, I understand that, but I also have explicit instructions not to let you through from Miss Von Karma. Why would you do this to me, Francisca? Saboteur! Oh my god. Okay, well. It's good to know that we can still look at everything here. Is there new dialogue? The man in the seat was constantly drinking something. You know, right before payday, I do nothing but drink the soup from my instant noodles. That much sodium can't be healthy. You might want to go in for a checkup. Did you really think I was serious, Mr. Edgeworth? Objection! Wow, I'm sorry, sir. I'll never make another joke like that again. I know how sensitive you are. What's this? What is it, detective? Did you find an important piece of evidence? A giant parfait on top of bread and steak? Paint me jealous, sir. It's a feast. Maybe we should just let him have the giant parfait so that we can move on. Yes, dude, give him the parfait. Let him have the parfait. Let Gumshoe have the parfait. Let him eat. The man in the seat was the one we just saw out in the airport lobby hyperventilating. If he's so scared to fly, then why take an airplane to begin with? Yeah, if he's that scared, he should have caught a ferry or a cruise ship or something. By the way, were you okay with all that turbulence, Mr. Edgeworth? Shut the hell up. Ah, yes. It was nothing I couldn't handle. I should have figured, right? As if you'd get on a plane if you were scared of them. Indeed. Don't let him know. Who's gonna tell him? This was my seat. Wow, you read law books even when you're flying, sir? Were you expecting anything less? Now come along. We must hurry to the crime scene. Hold on a sec. There's a different book stuck in here. The Steel Samurai's Detective Gumshoe. Am I going to have to charge you with invasion of privacy? Lol. This was the victim's seat. His jacket's just lying there, and his spilt leftover coffee's still there too. I don't suppose anyone ever expects to die. No, of course not. And this is the LeBlanc. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth! This herd's got a seatbelt strapped tightly around it. It must be of great value to Mr. LeBlanc then. Yeah, I guess if you don't want to churn your urn, then it's always best to buckle up. Obviously. But did that have anything to do with the case, detective? Nobody gets my jokes. Everybody's so mean to me. Oops, can I talk to the kid again? Are the plane's preparing for takeoff? I want to ride a plane someday and go overseas. Have you never been to another country before, detective? Nope, not yet, sir. I don't even have a passport. But I've been saving up for that eventual someday. A penny a day, to be precise. At that rate, he won't be making any trips until well after retirement. A penny a day? Penny saved is a penny earned, I always say. He'd be happily enjoying the sight of so many planes. I'm all excited to see this many planes, too. Just look at the size of these things.
Do you like planes too, mister? The balance between the main wings and the tail wings is really something, huh?
Is seems that this child derives his pleasure from a different aspect. Oh, but I've got a thing for the shape of the wings, too.
Here, mister, you can stand next to me. So about that plane's wings.
Thank you, detective, for leaving me out of this conversation. What? Edgeworth, you wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it, man. And then this guy, looking from behind. I think I've seen this man somewhere before. Yeah. Soviet Russia. Mr. Edgeworth, we gotta get him some water. Creative powers over 9,000 for my next elite movie. Phew. Good thing it was a false alarm, right, Mr. Edgeworth? I should have done this when Gumshoe was here. Completely ignoring me as usual. Whimper. First class with me. Quite shaken up by the whole affair. I'd be pretty scared too if I got caught up in a murder investigation, sir. I made it the whole flight. I'm not scared of turbulence anymore. This life vest is proof I made it alive. It's now my prized possession. How could you just take that from the plane? It's okay, Mr. Edgeworth. It's got nothing to do with the murder, at least. How do you know that? Lunchland. Big enough to warrant its own brand shops. Oh, I've always wanted to give their steak lunch a try. Recommend airport special, world flags, lunch boxes. We have variety. Look at his face. He's like, oh. If you really want one that bad, detective, why don't you go ahead and buy one? Is that okay, sir? Thanks. All right, then I'm really gonna get one. Here I go. Excuse me, miss. I'll take a Star Spangled Banner lunchbox, please. I hope he's aware that's the most expensive one on the menu. Okay, and that's all the conversation there. All right, now we can move on. Or maybe we could talk with these people here. Talk with Cammy. If I may have a word with you, Miss Meal.
No, you may not have a word with me.
I don't want to talk to any other man except for the captain right now. Me too, Cammy. I will never talk to another woman. This definitely looks like a job for Francisca. You? What did I ever do to deserve this? More than this job, all I truly love is my sweet Cammy. I'd suggest you not say that at this moment in front of Francisca. Francisca, I'd like to ask you about the investigation.
Miles Edgeworth, can't you see that I'm in the middle of taking his statement? This man is only captain in title. I'm going to teach him to do his job properly.
Oh, okay. From now on, I'll keep my focus and take my responsibility seriously. He's really trembling there. If it makes him take his job seriously, it's not such a bad thing, is it? Why are you looking at me like that, sir? Okay. I want to read every single little piece of dialogue. I like this game. Did you finish taking his statement yet? Yep, all done, sir. I do not concern if you're not done examining the cargo hold. I want my cargo back. Your cargo, the urn? If you make a single scratch on my art, you will pay. Art? What sort of art? Mr. LeBlanc is an art dealer, so he's got a bunch of artwork down in the cargo hold, sir. There's practically a mountain of them, large and small. From folk costumes to stone statues, I sell all kinds of arts. Folk costumes? Speaking of which, Mr. LeBlanc's hat. It kind of looks like that other piece of cloth. Oh, I see. So, do we present that to him? What do you know about this? Mr. LeBlanc, can you please take a look at this for me? Oh, it's a Borginian cloth. As I suspected. Your hat is made of the same material, I suppose? Yes, of course. This fabric is so famous, orders come from over the seas for more. From over the seas. World famous export of Borginia. Its beautiful pattern has been soiled by blood. Borginian cloth. Then this is the cargo you were talking about earlier? No. My cargo this time is much, many gigantic. You, detective, when can I have my cargo moved? You can get your cargo back when we're done investigating, pal. The stubbornness of you police, it is no good. It is no good that attendant refuses to exit the attendance room too. That attendant? I wonder if he's talking about Miss Tenero. I guess so. Rhoda Tenero. What did you mean by that attendant, Mr. LeBlanc? She was taken into the attendance room for her interview. And then they still have not come out. They make no sign of coming out either. I was finished with my own interview much earlier, quicker than her. Why is Miss De Niro's interview the only one that's taking up so much time? Oh, okay. Miles Edgeworth, you were given free rein to examine the plane, weren't you? Yes, I was able to obtain the cooperation of the flight attendants. Speaking of attendants, I'd like to speak with Miss De Niro. I wonder if you might grant me permission to enter the flight attendant's room. Before I do, you still have to clear up a few issues surrounding your own circumstances. I understand. You may have tricked those attendants with your sophisticated talking, but you can't pull the wool over my eyes, Miles Edgeworth. Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm defending myself? Here we go. Francisca's logic, even though she wasn't there. Let's not complicate things and go with the most obvious conclusion. The scene of the crime was here, in the very lounge the body was discovered. From the time the victim was seen calling for an attendant until his body was found, the only person in the lounge the entire time was you, Miles Edgeworth. This unmistakably makes you the likeliest suspect. A wise... Not wise. Hold on one sec. All good here. Sorry. Sorry. Just 1 second. The likeliest suspect, Francisca. Do you have a problem with that? No, but it's not like you use such... It's not like you to use such vague wording. You're usually a bit more absolute. I'm simply trying to watch out for you. Or is my kindness too hard for you to comprehend? Thank you, but your leniency is unnecessary, for I will prove my innocence soon enough. If I want to continue my investigation, I'll have to break her line of logic fast. Okay. Let's get our rebuttal out. I'm pulling my rebuttal out! He's pulling his rebuttal out. Let's not complicate things and go with the most obvious conclusion. Hold it! Hold it! Don't you think you're being a bit rash by simply declaring me the culprit? I like my affairs to be simple and perfect. I'll show you the meaning of both when I finish this whole thing within 3 minutes. Hey, you say that like you're cooking a pack of instant noodles. I won't allow even 3 seconds of useless testimony to be other than my presence. I see she hasn't changed a bit. But I won't allow her to send me to prison so easily. The scene of the crime was here in the very lounge the body was discovered. Hold it! So tell me, Francisca, do you know all there is to know about the crime scene? I know all that I need to know in order to arrest you. And nothing more? Are you saying there is more I need to know? Why did you whip me, sir? Sorry, Scruffy, my hand must have slipped. It would appear that Francisca doesn't have all the facts of this case yet. For the time the victim was seen calling for an attendant until the body was found. What do you mean by seen? Please stop pretending like you don't know. It's insulting. I'm going to freaking stretch this whip further so that I can whip you from further distances. Obviously, I'm talking about how Mr. Hicks was seen calling for an attendant at 5 a.m. And then from the time after that call until the body was found, the only person in the lounge the entire time was you, Miles Edgeworth. Yo, what's up, you Alor? Hello, good to see you. Welcome. We're playing Miles Edgeworth Investigations. First time playing. How you doing? Well, it's true that I was in the lounge the whole time. That fact alone does not make me the criminal. Objection! Her lines are so much clearer. Ha! We'll see about that at the conclusion of this investigation. However, there is one thing that even you must admit at this time. This unmistakably makes you the likeliest suspect. Under the circumstances, I suppose I can agree that I am the most likely suspect. But I believe in you, sir. I don't think you did it. Miss Von Karma's gotta believe that too, right? I mean, you two are like siblings. Ow! Quiet, Scruffy. Even if we were related by blood, that's no guarantee that he's not a criminal. Francisca, I demand to see some proof that you're not the guilty party. The likeliest suspect, huh? What a roundabout euphemism. If it would appear that she doesn't know yet. Does she know? About the new evidence that we acquired, and where we acquired it. I'll take care of the gaps in her logic, one hole at a time. One by one, I'll conquer every hole. All right, it's obviously this here, since it's just like there's more proof. We will do the suitcase, right? Because it was used to move the body, and there was some cloth in it. It would appear that you did not have all the information you needed after all.
And what does that mean?
I found a nice piece of evidence just before I was forced to stop investigating. A piece that proves that the body was moved from a different location. The evidence goes in the square hole. The killer used the suitcase to move the victim's body, meaning that the real scene of the crime is not this lounge at all.
Objection!
Now, who's the one rashly jumping to conclusions? Excuse me? All you did was find this piece of cloth inside the suitcase. That doesn't prove that the body was moved. It could be that the killer simply chose that suitcase as a good place to hide the cloth. I expected you would come to that conclusion. It would seem I can't escape that easily. You should know better than that. Yvonne Karma is perfect in every way. Don't count the time. If you don't count the times that I've lost all the time. If you don't count the times that I've lost, I've won every single time. Ah, but did you know? Did you know that the killer definitely wheeled the suitcase around at some point? As if there is proof of that! Whereas the proof that the suitcase was moved around? Well, obviously, it was the footprints here. Right, because it was being dragged, right? Yeah.
Take that!
Take that! They spilled grape juice in front of the elevator. Yes, and I'd like to draw your attention to this area here. Where is the evidence that proves the killer dragged the suitcase through here? Well, it's this.
Take that!
Take that! This mark here. Wouldn't you say that it looks suspiciously like tracks from two wheels? I suppose. Further, there's also grape juice residue on the wheels of the suitcase. This means that the suitcase containing the victim's body definitely passed through here. I suppose this means that the killer did move the victim's body from somewhere else. I'm glad you've come to your senses. Don't tell me what to do. Not so fast. This still doesn't put you in the clear. Not by a long shot. Again? Alright, fine. Her logic part 2. She's not done. You prepared yourself and acquired the piggy bank before the plane hit that turbulence. And then you waited for the victim in the lounge where you beat him to death. Then, while you were in the elevator with the victim's body stuffed in the suitcase, the plane hit that patch of turbulence and out flew the body from within the suitcase. With no way out, you hastily put the suitcase back where you had taken it from, and pretended to be the discoverer, quote-unquote, of the body. Not a bad bit of logic for something you thought of on the fly. Just what are you insinuating? That I will show you exactly how flawed your logic is. No matter how strong of a face you put on, not even you can hide your fears from me. I'll expose the flaws in her logic in one fell swoop. I'll examine every nook and cranny. Wait. Not on people. Acquired the piggy bank before the plane hit the turbulence.
Hold it!
Hold it! And how do you suppose I was able to take the piggy bank out of its display case? As I recall, the case was locked. That's easy. If the case was locked, you simply had to hit the glass like this. Ew! You've shattered my heart of glass. I have glass bones and paper skin. So she wants to talk about in-flight shopping, the Captain Hugo Bank, does she? That takes care of how you obtained the murder weapon. And then you waited for the victim in the lounge, or you beat him to death.
Hold it!
I thought there wasn't any of the victim's blood found in the lounge. I thought you'd say that. What? Did you... Sorry. What? Did you think I wouldn't have noticed? I think you just found a way to cleverly hide the blood splatter in the lounge, by accidentally spilling grape juice on top of it. Ugh. Are you accusing me of tampering with the crime scene now? We'll see, won't we? The forensic scientists are hard at work on that as we speak. And what do you propose I did after that? Then while you were in the elevator with the victim's body stuffed in the suitcase...
Hold it!
So I put the victim's body into the suitcase, and then... Where was I headed, Francisca? That's pretty obvious. you were bringing it to first class where you could safely keep an eye on it. We're talking about this thing, you know. I'd hardly call it discreet or ordinary. Annoying brat. Well then, you are intending to leave it inside the elevator. But unfortunately for you, a wrench was thrown into your plans because... The plane hit the patch of turbulence and out flew the body from within the suitcase.
Hold it!
You've experienced turbulence on a flight before. Of course, many times. You get used to it after a while. The patch we hit was especially rough, and I passed out briefly, but only for a second. Good thing it was only for a sec, sir. It'd have been bad if you had really blanked out. Yes, indeed. He looks like he's trying to like suppress a tear or something. He's staring off. Yes, indeed. Single tear. Unfortunately, blanking out is exactly what got me into this mess in the first place. That's enough of your idle chatter. I'm not through with you yet, Miles Edgeworth. With no way out, you hastily put the body back, put the suitcase back where you had taken it from.
Hold it!
If I really were a criminal, do you think I would be so easily caught? You are certainly in the middle of being caught right now. I have to find a contradiction fast or I won't have much of my own hide left to save. I have to say, you are looking rather caught right now. You give off caught vibes. It's giving caught. And I'll tell you exactly what you did after that. You loitered around in the lounge and pretended to be the discoverer of the body.
Hold it!
I didn't pretend to be anything. I really was the first to discover the victim's body. I suppose that's true. So then, are you yielding to my statements? Don't be foolish! I still insist that you are the killer, but... That's the first time she says foolish. She hasn't called me a foolish fool yet. In that sense, you really were the first to discover the body to be dead. No matter what I say, she seems dead set on making me out to be the killer. Her logic is reasonably sound, and the large majority of it reflects the truth. But there's one point about it that is not quite right. Not quite right. You prepared yourself and acquired the piggy bank before the plane hit turbulence. Now that's the one I... Oh no, didn't we establish that the... Yeah, didn't we establish that the piggy bank was... Didn't it say... Yeah, after the turbulence. This was taken out of the display case in the in-flight shop after the turbulence. You stupid idiot! Look at this thing! Whoa! Comes with a real imprinted bloodstain. All right, take that. Objection! Objection! Objection? Objection. Okay. I'm considering whether to phase that out or not. It triggers when I don't want it to, and it doesn't when I want it to. The fact that you took this piece of evidence into account in your testimony is to be commended. Your legal prowess is certainly something to be feared. Evidence and logic. Essential tools that those who would stand in the courtroom must learn to master. What if there was a fake piece of evidence thrown into the mix? A fake? This Captain Hugo piggy bank is just such a fake. It is not the real murder weapon. What? The timing of when the bank was taken from the shop is important, and it was taken after the turbulence had occurred. But then, what about the blood on the bank? What do you make of that? I assume it was added after the murder when the killer fabricated this weapon. Looking at it this way, the killer basically did 3 things after the turbulence. Whoa. After exiting the elevator, the killer brought the suitcase to the shop and left it there. Then the killer proceeded to pick the bank up from off the floor and took it to fabricate a fake murder weapon by hitting the victim on the head. Finally, the victim's wallet was planted on my personage in my pocket to be precise. Everything was done so that I would be framed for the murder of Mr. Ackby Hicks. You there! Yes, ma'am! Other than this piggy bank, was anything else resembling a murder weapon found? We didn't find anything in this lounge or in the shop that could be used as one, ma'am. Most of the items that could have been used were broken during the turbulence, and the remaining items all tested negative for any trace of blood. I see.
Well, Miles Edgeworth, it appears your stall tactics are at an end.
But it's possible that it's just hidden somewhere, sir.
Eek! If the criminal had wanted to hide the weapon in a safer place, I think the weapon would have been hidden in the same place as the bloody cloth.
Exactly what I was thinking. Because the cloth was hidden inside the suitcase, it signals to me that the killer had not prepared a more secure place to hide the evidence, which means that the real murder weapon is either still on the murderous personage, or is still at the real crime scene.
What?
There is one more possibility,
And that would be?
that the piggy bank is in fact the real murder weapon.
But didn't we just... hold it?
Oh. I guess she doesn't... Yeah, she doesn't have a hold it line.
Let me finish. The killer took the bank out from the display case before the turbulence by opening the lock on the display case door. And it was at that time that the glass pane in the door was broken. I'd say that's a perfectly reasonable line of reasoning, wouldn't you? Let's see. So that means that the killer had the key to the display case.
Francisca, the person you're talking about.
Not so fast. I'm not finished. The person I'm talking about also committed another sin. One of the deadly ones. She tricked the captain and granted you permission to conduct your investigation. Yes, it is the sin of lying. Oh. Speaking of which, now Miss De Niro, really? I recall that you also wished to speak with her.
Yes.
Very well, permission granted. But only if I can sit in on your interrogation. It's not like I want to be by your side or whatever. Do we understand each other?
I have no intention of interrogating her, but you are welcome to accompany me if you so wish.
Miss De Niro is in the flight attendant's room. Let's move.
Okay, let's do it. Anything else? Anybody else to talk to?
Miss De Niro's in the flight attendant's room. Let's move.
That blue door over there leads to the flight attendant's room, sir.
All right, let's go see what Miss De Niro has to say for herself.
Oh man, there's a really pretty lady in that plane over there. Ah, she's looking over here. Quick, sir, wave at her with me, please. I refuse to be your wingman on the wingman on this. I love it. I love it. Oh, it's blocked off. Looks like we can't go beyond here, sir.
Plus, the body has been sent off to the medical examiner's office for an autopsy.
True. Ah, Mr. Edgeworth, you have to see this chair. It says, in honor of Rocker Pals' Day.
And what exactly is the big deal with these rocker pals?
They're a seriously sweet Swiss superstar rock band, sir. Ah, makes me want to listen to one of their songs right now.
Sorry, I got lost in that forest of S's just now.
Do you want me to explain it to you again?
You know, Detective, I think I'll have to take a rain check on that, regrettably. I love this new dialogue, the new dialogue you have when you're with other characters.
Hey, this statue.
What about it, Detective? Did you notice something?
I saw this guy in a dream last night. The resemblance is uncanny, sir.
You saw him in your dreams?
Well, yeah, I saw him and then I arrested him. I wanted to show you just how vital I am in our partnership.
Being useful in your sleep is of no help to me in the real world, Detective.
Well, maybe it will be. Maybe that's a sign of things to come. They've got a piano on this plane? Hey, do you think I could try it out, sir?
I think you would know better than to randomly touch things at a crime scene, Detective. Besides, I didn't know you knew how to play.
Of course I do. I'm practically proficient.
Interesting. The things you learn about people on a daily basis.
I can do do and re I can get do and re to come out just right, sir. Two notes does not a proficient pianist make, Detective. But those are two notes that, you know, most people wouldn't know.
There's a few copies of Sky Magazine in this magazine rack.
This month's special. Oh, looks like it's an English trivia quiz. Oh, I've got one. What starts with I and means boldly rude and disrespectful?
The answer is most definitely insolent.
Time's up. Oh, sorry, sir. But the correct answer is insolvent.
Detective Gumshoe, don't tell me your English ability is the same level as him.
That's right, insolvent. He did say that at one point, didn't he?
All right. Mr. Blanc.
You! Hurry and solve your murder! If you do not, how am I supposed to have my cargo returned to me?
If you could please be patient just a little longer, Mr. LeBlanc.
Hurry and solve it, like a strike of thunder!
It's as fast as lightning, and believe me, if I could, I would.
I talk to you, sir? I've been told by Miss Von Karma that you can now enter the flight attendant's room. Please feel free to look around.
Thank you. Now to unravel Miss Tenero's true intentions.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's go. 2:23 p.m. First floor, flight attendant's room. Look at this place. Professional style. Oops. Professional style. Straight something. Ensure a proper fit. Button up. Keep our cabin clean. There's a Go You there with Miss Tenero as the head. Oh, and then they have some places to sleep there, like a bunk bed.
So you're the one that poked around inside the plane without the captain's permission. Deviating from the flight attendant's manual is very unbecoming, you know. What were you hoping to accomplish by doing that?
Miss Tenero.
Ah, Mr. Edgeworth, you're here too?
Can you please help us and shed some light on why you did what you did?
All right.
Now?
Yes, sir? Notice anything?
What are you doing and why are you fidgeting?
I've never been on a plane before. I've never been in an attendance room.
Well, even on a normal flight, one would rarely even need to enter one.
I don't know when I'll ever get to be on a plane again, so I want to soak it all in now, sir. Let's see. A box full of crowns and a yellow suitcase and... oh, what a great trip.
Paging Detective Gumshoe, kindly return to the situation at hand.
And Francisco's logic. Way to show her who's boss, Mr. Edgeworth. Not even Miss Von Karma's whip is a match for you.
You give me too much credit. She simply didn't have all the information. To be sure, the fights will become tougher and tougher as this investigation progresses.
That's all right, Mr. Edgeworth. You've got me watching your back. I'll make sure to keep on supporting you any way I can. You just say the word, sir.
Really? Then how about standing out in front and absorbing whiplashes for me?
Hey, come on now. Okay, let's look around first. Miles Edgeworth, isn't there something that you should be doing right now?
Of course, I should be asking Miss Tenero for her side of the story.
That's right. And how does that have anything to do with what's over there?
Nothing really.
If you already knew that, then why don't you hurry up with the interrogation already?
Hold on, I'm exploring. There is sure to be a clue of some sort in this trash can. Detective Gumshoe, if you please.
Yes, sir. You just leave the rummaging to me. Scruffy, how dare you go through a woman's trash without her permission? Have you no sense of honor? Eek! I'm sorry. I'm just doing what Mr. Edward told me to do. Ow!
Forgive me, Detective.
Yeah, some remorse.
Bunk bed? It's pretty easy to tell who sleeps in which bunk just by looking. I'm almost certain that the well-kept one up top belongs to Miss Tenero.
Ew, this bottom one is a giant mess. You solvent, squalid scoundrel of a man. You dare to scrutinize a woman's bed and invade her privacy? Yow!
There are some things in life best kept to yourself, Detective. Okay, hold on. Oh, this way.
Oh, I can just leave. Oh, that's the that's the entrance. I see.
What exactly is this panel for?
Ah, that's the emergency control panel for the elevator. We used it to stop the elevator on the first floor and to keep its doors open.
I see.
So these are the attendants' lockers, huh? Let's hurry up and examine them, sir.
Why must men always be so rude?
Besides, who exactly gave you permission to search through the attendants' lockers?
Wait, Detective! It would be uncouth for us to look in a woman's locker without her permission.
Yeah, I guess so. Plus, I feel this murderous draft, and I can sense a whip not far behind.
Okay, go you? Oops. Yeah, look at this. Oh, this. It's one of those suitcases designed by Miss Tenero. You can tell it's hardly ever been used by the lack of even a single scratch on it. Nice. Some more boxes. What are these? What are inside these boxes?
Oh, those are some souvenirs I bought in Virginia.
There's so many! There's even a second box!
Well, yes. I find that folk art from around the world does great things for my creativity.
Those suitcases certainly could have done with a whole lot less of your creativity.
Dude! Dude!
A box of crowns here. What is all this junk inside these boxes? There's no rhyme or reason to any of it.
That's our lost and found, Mr. Edgeworth.
Gold crowns and swords and necklaces? It's like a treasure trove in here, sir.
The fact that these were left on the plane implies they were carried onto it to begin with. Something tells me it's time for Goyu to send its metal detectors out for repairs.
True. Can I talk to you? This door leads to the cargo hold, but I can't let you through without Miss Von Karma's express permission. That's not a bad way to handle this situation if it was any old case, but this isn't. So between you and me, between you and Miss Von Karma, who's better at their job?
Seconds.
Oh, there's no comparison to be made, Detective. None. Then one more talk with you. Well, go on. Let's hear our troublesome attendant out. In due time, I do have one thing I'd like to ask you. Yes? Do you plan to continue using that whip for the foreseeable future? Oh, of course! I've wrangled many a testimony out of people thanks to it. Yeah, and probably a whole ton of yelps too! And I'm willing to bet that the majority of them came from you, Detective. Damn! Didn't have to call him out like that. Alright, let's talk with you finally. Captain's permission. Sorry? Why did you lie about receiving the captain's permission like that?
Because I didn't think I would be able to get his permission.
What do you mean?
The captain, he only has ears for Cammy.
I spoke with the captain a little earlier myself. He definitely seems to be rather taken with Miss Meal.
Yes, and on top of that, I had mistakenly accused Mr. Edgeworth of being the killer. I wanted to make amends.
In that case, please allow me to thank you for what you did. Thanks to you, I was able to clear myself of all charges.
Really? You were able to prove your innocence? Oh, thank goodness.
Miss Nero, is it? There is one more thing I'd like to ask you. You were in the in-flight shop just before the turbulence, weren't you? Please answer honestly.
Yes, I was.
And why were you there?
Well, I...
Why the sudden hesitation? Francisca seems to have struck a nerve. Alright, let's find out why after this ad break. And when we come back, we'll find out. Get some water, go get some snacks. Keep yourself hydrated. KYH. But these ads, there we go. And I'll see you in a little bit. What's up, subscribers? Or anybody else that didn't get ads? Hope you're enjoying yourself. I know these kinds of streams aren't big on chat interaction, but I hope that, you know, maybe you're keeping this on in the background. Hopefully my voices are bringing this game justice. It's fun. It's fun. Although I do often lose track of what voice I gave to who. It's such a somber music. Mixed with the organ with the strings. No, it's not organ, it's a clavichord. I think that's what it is. Clavichord. Excuse me. And I feel like I gave LeBlanc the same voice as Von Karma, but now I had to put LeBlanc in a lower register. Evidence goes in the square hole. It 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 goes in the square. Yeah, what exactly do you call her hairdo here? It's like a sculpture. The Mona Lisa. Boom, bum, bum. Migueli's notification. Hold on. I must look down my phone. That doesn't mean I'm sad or depressed. It doesn't mean that at all. Oh, I just want to check my... Let's check my stream. See if that's good. On mobile. Oh yeah, that looks great. Oh yeah, perfect chat placement. It's like, it's perfect. I know how to do it. Thanks to the tools of much more talented people than than I am. Shout out to Nutty LMAO for like the safe regions for vertical lives. This really helped. All right, welcome back from ads, everybody. Time to hear from Miss Tenero about why she did what she did. Why the sudden hesitation? Francisca seems to have struck a nerve. What were you doing in the in-flight shop?
All I did was go check up on the shop like I always do.
You're saying it was for work then?
Yes, I'm in charge of the shop, so I have to keep an eye on it. I don't have any reason to go in there otherwise.
After your visit to the shop, you paid a visit to this room, correct?
Yes, I came back to freshen up and adjust my makeup. I'm sorry, but there isn't much else to tell.
Miss Tenero claims to have no reason other than duty to go into the shop. But is that all there is to it? Maybe I should ask her about that thing.
Ask her about that thing. Ask her about the thing. And that thing we all know is the suitcase of the blood. Probably the suitcase. She wouldn't know about the cloth yet.
If you could please take a look at this for me, Miss Tenero.
Oh, that suitcase.
Yes, about this suitcase. You are the one who designed it, correct? And I think I figured something else about it. This suitcase is the reason you went to the shop, isn't it?
There's nothing you won't find out eventually, is there?
Won't you please tell me more about this suitcase?
Yes, I was interested in seeing how the suitcases I had designed were selling. I know that as a service professional, I'm not supposed to care. But I really wanted to know. And I was glad to see that it was the last one there.
Huh? The last one there?
Oh. So it was gone by the time?
Oh.
Oh.
But there were two.
Okay. The last suitcase.
So you're saying, Miss Tenero, that the suitcase in question was the last one?
Yes, they're just so popular, they're practically flying off the shelves.
That's not exactly the impression I got.
The one in the shop is most definitely the last one.
Well, we're currently looking at that suitcase.
Really? I guess we sold all of them. Thank you very much for taking the last one.
I didn't say anything about buying it.
Then say you'll buy it.
I'm sorry, I can't.
But why? I think it'd go great with your complexion, Mr. Edgeworth. It really suits you. I guarantee it personally as a service professional.
Well, that is... How should I put this? It's hideous.
What?
Maybe that was a bit too direct. Moving on. My issue with the suitcase isn't the design, it's the number of them remaining.
Remaining?
There were 2 suitcases in the in-flight shop when I investigated it.
2? But that's... impossible. I'm sure there was only one.
Looks like her story has generated quite the contradiction.
When I left the shop, I'm positive there was only one suitcase.
Something is amiss here. What could be the meaning of this inconsistency?
What is the meaning of this?
By the way, Mr. Nero, what is one of those suitcases doing here?
That's...
I thought you said there was only one left.
That one is... It's mine. I've used it for a very long time now.
She's used it for a long time? I think not. Mr. Nero, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't lie to me.
Excuse me?
I don't believe for even 1 second that you've used this for a long time.
What proves that this hasn't been used for nearly as long as Mr. Nero says? Well, it's got to be the price. You still have the price tag on it. I mean, if you used it for a long time and you left it on there, then surely this at least has to be like worn out, or some of the tags on it has to be like ripped off. The price is still on there.
Take that!
Tell me, Mr. Nero, is it also your habit to keep the price tag pristine on your suitcase?
Ah!
What is the meaning of this? Why would you lie about this suitcase?
Despite having faith in her design sense, the sales numbers made her cry bitter tears. The truth is becoming increasingly clear to me. Miss Nero, I think I understand. I know what you are trying to hide. Now then, this suitcase was originally in... It was in the flight shop. Right? Seeing as how the price tag is still on the suitcase, one can only assume it was out on the floor for sale in the shop. And the person who bought this suitcase was... You think? You think?
Take that!
It was you, wasn't it, Mr. Nero? I hate to say this, but this suitcase that you designed, it hasn't sold very well, has it? She's buying her own stock. She's pumping the price, pumping up the demand. You saw how poorly this design that you poured your heart into was selling, and were deeply hurt. That's why you wanted to make it look like it was selling by buying it yourself. Isn't that right? Then, the reason you went to the shop and came back here was...
I'm sorry. All I really have is my job. I was overjoyed when my design was chosen. I thought that maybe I had finally accomplished something.
But the suitcases didn't sell.
It's because of the design, isn't it? All because it's, as you put it, hideous.
I can't say they chose a great place in which to sell them, either. Yeah, it's all the way in the back, like on the first floor in the back.
You were selling a single one, and they were just sitting there collecting dust. I felt so bad seeing them there, day in and day out, so I decided to buy one for every flight I worked.
You buy one every single time you work a flight? 1,200 each? I see. So in order to keep your resolution, you went and bought one today as well.
Yes, and here's my receipt for that purchase.
1,200, no tax. This receipt is clearly timestamped 5:40 a.m. Oh. What does it say on there? Register number 1. 5:40 a.m. It looks like a 6. Change due. If you have any questions regarding your transaction, please contact us at GoU Airlines. Bought at the in-flight shop and left in the attendance room.
The truth is, there's still a bunch of them left unsold. They're planning to scrap the remaining ones at the end of this flight.
Miss Nero, where are those other suitcases?
They should all be down in the cargo hold.
Then the suitcase the killer used could very well have come from the cargo hold.
Mr. Edgeworth, you don't think that the killer used one of my suitcases to...
Yes, I do. The killer used one of your beloved suitcases to move the victim's body.
Ah! How could they? Those suitcases were meant to be faithful partners to our passengers on their trips. That's all I ever wished for them to be.
Miss Nero, is there any other way to get the cargo hold other than the elevator? What's up, Bunny? Good to see you. Hello, welcome. Welcome. We're playing Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth. My first time playing it through. How you doing? Welcome. Good to see you.
The only other way is just through the door there.
And what about the security?
That door has no special lock installed because just to enter this room, you need a special key card that only crew members have access to.
Which means that the culprit is someone who can enter this room, eliminating the passengers and leaving only crew members as potential suspects.
I can't believe it.
Hold it! Yes, Francisca? Going on these wild goose chases, you're a disgrace to the Von Karma name. And what do you mean by that? The suitcase came from the cargo hold. That fact alone tells the whole story. Yes, which is why I said the culprit must be a crew member who used their keycard. Miles Edgeworth! You're proposing that the killer rode the elevator from the cargo hold, correct? Yes, that's the only realistic possibility. That other attendant, Miss Meal. I asked her earlier, and she had this to say. Francisca got information out of Miss Mail. In order to make the elevator go down to the cargo hold, a different car key is required. A different one? Ooh. I'm fine, thanks. How about you? Doing alright. Doing okay. Had a pretty uneventful day, otherwise. Had some good food, though. And now I'm here playing this. And have a good time.
Have you seen these games before? Have you played the Phoenix Wright games before? This is like the spin-off one after the initial trilogy of games. Where we're on the other side. We're on the prosecuting side. Yes, and the only person who holds the particular card is you, Miss Rhoda De Niro, and only you.
Ah!
What? Is this true, Miss De Niro?
Yes. I keep that key card in my locker at all times.
Could you please show us that card right now?
Yes. Hold on.
I love that music. Classic.
Ah! I don't believe it.
What's wrong?
The key card. It's gone.
Oh, no. Very clever. Pretending that your card was stolen when in fact you're just trying to hide it from us. You really thought this through.
Wait, it's not like that.
You can tell us all about what it's like down at the station. Officer, arrest this woman. Yes, ma'am. Oh, he's doing it.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, he's having second thoughts too. Uh-oh. There she goes. Still with a smile on her face. Very professional. What's wrong? There's disbelief written all over your face. Francisca, I know that you are the lead investigator on this case. However... Hold it! Don't even think about wasting any more of my time. You know the rules as well as I do. You know the rules and so do I. A full commitment is what I am thinking of, Miles Edgeworth. Evidence speaks louder than words. Even if this isn't the courtroom, that basic tenet still applies. I intend to investigate the cargo hold now. What will you do, Miles Edgeworth? Yes, buddy. I said hi. Said hi. I see that a lot from Shorts viewers. They say said hi. And hello. I say hello to you. I intend to do likewise. Oh, to be continued. To be continued. Good halfway points. Save? Yes, I will. And we'll keep going. Let's put that in the next slot here. And one more. Oops. One more should do the trick. That's good. You know what? Third time's a charm, you know. Can't be too careful with these saves. But how about another one for around 4? But 5 fills up the fingers on your hand, so we'll do 5. All right, we'll go back. Love the dummy, by the way. Thank you. I do my best. March 12th, 2:52 p.m. Flight G390 lower deck cargo hold. Wow, so this is the cargo hold, huh? Echo! It's so big! I feel like that's what it would sound like. This plane is a special model. It has both a super large cargo hold and ultra luxurious first class seating. So this is the real scene of the murder? There's certainly a high probability of that, which is why we are here, correct? Okay, let's get investigating, sir! Begin investigation! Alright, let's go back. We're going back! I'm out of here. Oh, I just love pushing the buttons on elevators and crosswalk signals. Here, you should give it a try, sir. Go on, push it. The elevator is currently stopped on the first floor, Detective. It can't move. Oh yeah, I guess nothing would happen if you pushed it now. Well, nothing would happen normally anyway without the special key card. Both the door to the attendant's room and the elevator's control panels require a key card, which makes it impossible for a passenger to come down here. True. All sorts of boxes are piled up here. This one says flammable, and this one, it says pharmaceuticals. This one says for exorcism use only. Just what kind of operation is this airline running? Exorcism use? Benzoing Haka. I have to say, Francisca, you've arrived at the scene of the crime before Detective Gumshoe, correct? And you then immediately began to direct the investigation. It seems to me that you were already here at this airport for something besides this murder. Yes, I was. Why at this airport? I've been following a very large and involved governmental level international crime, but it's much too large for one person to take on alone. So it was decided that I should form a joint investigation with Interpol. Francisca came from this airport as an Interpol liaison.
Got it. Interpol's involved. It's a top secret operation, so I really can't tell you any more than I already have. Okay, sure. I'll let that go then. What's up, sir? Have you noticed anything strange happening around here? No, sir. I haven't noticed a thing. I'm not sure that he meant to sound so oblivious. No, sir. I haven't seen a thing. Look at them all. Holy suitcases, Mr. Edgeworth. It's like an all-you-can-use suitcase fair. These must be all the leftover ones they couldn't sell. The ones the company is planning to dispose of after this flight is over. This paint job is really cool, don't you think? It practically screams artsy. Oh, why not purchase one then? I'm sure it would bring you much happiness. You think so? Then maybe I will. Let's see here. $1,200? I think I'll pass. And Mr. Nero wonders why they don't sell. You'd need 2 jobs just to buy one. Although, it definitely looks like one is missing. What's this brittle substance I'm stepping on? It's a bunch of glass fragments. Oh, okay. What are these glass shards from? I see. What's in the suitcase? Hey, what's with the suitcase, pal? It's what the victim checked in, sir. So the suitcase belonged to Mr. Hicks. I don't think he'd mind if we take a closer look. Seeing as if he's dead. He can't speak for himself. There's nothing out of the ordinary in here, sir. Wait, a file? And there's a photo of Miss Von Karma in it, sir. It looks like a profile on Francisca. Why did Mr. Hicks have documents on Francisca in his possession? Why would Mr. Hicks have a file on her? Can we take a look at that? Is that evidence? No, it's logic. What do you think, Gumshoe? Yes, sir. Notice anything? This cargo hold is really big. I can't believe they can fit stuff like that in there. Detective, what are you going on about? We're in the middle of an investigation here. Whoa! Stuff's falling on me! I can't really get into my work without something like this happening first. Well, let's get the show on the road. So which item do you want to start on? In this world, there are those who are masochistic, and then there's Gumshoe. In a league of his own. Tenero's lie. So that flight attendant, Rhoda Tenero, she's the killer, isn't she? I don't think we can say for sure yet, but there certainly are a great number of things pointing us in that direction. You mean like how she didn't tell us about her buying her own suitcase? Yes, however, in regard to this keycard being stolen, I can't seem to find any evidence that she's lying about that. Fair enough, fair enough. More bed sheets and stuff, all this stuff. Jingfa Express. Keeping track of this many pieces of cargo must be very taxing on the cargo crew. This sure brings back memories of when I worked as a part-time mover, sir. By the look in his eyes, he's waiting for me to ask about the rest of the story. But no matter how he pours on the puppy eyes, I have no intention of doing so. No, I wanted to know. I wanted to know. Can I present the files to Francisca? No. Okay. So then, what of this now? Let's see if I can piece together some stuff. Broken glass profile, Interpol, glass shards. Broken glass and glass shards? Because they seem pretty small. Hey! I think we can safely conclude that these fragments are from a pair of glasses. And the victim was wearing a pair of broken glasses! Exactly what I was thinking. I'm sure that the shards would match up perfectly with the remnants of his glasses lenses. Ergo, the victim was here, just as I suspected. So you're saying that the real scene of the crime was here, sir? Isn't that what I've been saying for a while now? Oh, is it? I didn't know that. Perhaps it's a bit too early to draw that conclusion. However, I believe that the probability has just skyrocketed considerably. All that's left is to find the murder weapon. Maybe profile Interpol? That's only 2 we have left? Yeah, okay. Now, why would Mr. Hicks have documents profiling Francisca? Oh, I know. I bet he's a big fan of Miss Von Karma, sir. Francisca said that she had come to this airport as part of an Interpol investigation. Oh, maybe Mr. Hicks had heard she was coming here and he followed her. Detective, I think it's more likely that Mr. Hicks was, in actuality, Interpol Agent Hicks. I think Francisca has some explaining to do. True. Let's go talk. Let's surround her. Truth behind Hicks. You came to this airport to rendezvous with the victim, didn't you? Nonsense! What are you talking about? We found the profile detailing information about you in the victim's luggage. I suppose it was prepared for him so that he could recognize you when he landed. Which makes him not Mr. Hicks, but rather Interpol Agent Hicks. Isn't that correct? I should have known you'd figured it out, Miles. But it looks like they got to him first. So you really did come here to receive an Interpol agent then? Yes. Agent Hicks was on the trail of a very large international smuggling ring. Oh. Smuggling achieved. He went undercover to investigate this crime, and it was I who put him on this case. I was supposed to receive a call from him on his cell phone once he had landed. I never expected to receive a call about his murder instead. I think we now have pretty definitive evidence that Agent Hicks came down here to the cargo hold. But what was he doing down here, sir? There's nothing but luggage. Oh, I get it. Maybe he forgot something in his suitcase and came down to get it. Ow! Agent Hicks came here for a work-related reason. Of that, I am sure. Yes, I'm sure he was here to investigate the smuggling operation he was observing. Francisca, do you know exactly how he intended to pursue his investigation? No. Unfortunately, I was going to find out from him after he landed. I see. But this raises another question. A normal passenger can't access the cargo hold on their own. Need keycards. Agent Hicks must have identified himself to a member of the crew and entered the cargo hold with that person who let him in. Oh no. De Niro! Yes, and then he was murdered here. These glass fragments and those broken glasses are a testament to that. And then the killer put Agent Hicks into one of the spare suitcases and they entered the elevator. But while they were riding it up, the plane hit that patch of turbulence. Because of the intense shaking, the suitcase popped open and Agent Hicks's body flew out. At the same time, his wallet fell out of his pocket, spilling its contents everywhere. Which explains why there was money scattered all over the elevator floor. Investigation complete! The sound effects. I love them. I think it's pretty... Oop. Sorry, hold on. Okay, we're good. I think it's pretty easy to say who the culprit is at this stage. What? Really, sir? I know what you're thinking, Miles Edgeworth. But the killer can be none other than Miss Rhoda De Niro. Oh, rebuttal time. Argument time. Definitive evidence. If it was a crew member, and one of them could have shown Agent Hicks to the cargo hold. But the point to keep in mind is that the keycard that allows the elevator to come down here, the only person with such high-level access is Miss Rhoda De Niro. I'd say that's a pretty decisive piece of information, wouldn't you? True. I know what she's trying to say, but I'm not certain it's as simple as that. Okay, rebuttal time. Rebuttal. If it was a crew member, any one of them could have shown Agent Hicks to the cargo hold.
Hold it!
That might be true, but then, it could be anyone, including Miss Meal or even the captain. Don't be a fool! A plane without a pilot in the cockpit is like a horse without a rider, crop in hand, much like Scruffy over there. I can't disagree with her on that. Detective Gumshoe does always need a guiding hand. Very well, then what about the other flight attendant, Miss Meal? Ha! I thought you might ask about her. But the point to keep in mind is the keycard that allows the elevator to come down here.
Hold it!
But it's highly likely that the keycard was stolen from Miss De Niro.
Objection!
Oh, it's highly likely? Is that possibility the best you can come up with? And you call yourself a disciple of my father. Urgh! Yes, well, I don't have any evidence. Be quiet. You're a disgrace. Get out of my face. R.I.P. Jace. There's more evidence pointing to Miss Rhoda De Niro, you know. It's not just the keycard that gives her away. Are you talking about the murder weapon, the Captain Ugo piggy bank? Yes, she is also the only person with the key to open that display case. Further, this is new. Further, there's the matter of the key to the display case that held the murderous bank.
Hold it!
Hold it! But that is a fake. Shut up! Stop right there, Miles Edgeworth. You don't have any proof that this is just a red herring. If you must keep on insisting that it's a fake, then what is the real murder weapon and where did it go? Speechless, I see. That's not a surprise. After all, you know that we've searched the entire cargo hold and came up empty-handed. There must be a way. There must be something that can help me rule out the piggy bank as a murder weapon. What should be examined further to help us ascertain the authenticity of the weapon? Not the crime scene itself. I guess the body, right? Because there wouldn't be anything really else on the piggy bank. Francisca, I think you were too quick to jump to your conclusions. Oh, was I? Yes. We don't even have the autopsy results yet. How can I not say that you just made a snap judgment when you have yet to even see if the wound on Agent Hicks's head is consistent with the murder weapon? Can we get this man a load of through? Scruffy! Yes, sir! Contact the medical examiner's office at once. I wish to hear the results of Agent Hicks's autopsy. Eek! Yes, sir! We've got a big problem, Mr. Edgeworth, sir! What is it, detective? They're still doing the autopsy, but they said that they already know this one thing for sure. Report, now! The doc said that it's one giant bruise from a beating from his shoulder down to his mid-back. From the victim's shoulder down to his mid-back. He was beaten over such a wide area? Well, I'd say maybe it's a sign the killer had a grudge against Agent Hicks. It wasn't just his head. The killer went all out and hit him multiple times, sir. Whoa. Instantaneous death resulting from blow to back of the head, bruising head to mid-back. Scruffy, what is had a grudge against Agent Hicks supposed to mean? Well, that's, Was the wound on the victim's head consistent with the murder weapon, detective? Oh, well, they said they were still looking into that, sir. ... You're completely useless! Yow! Sir, I told you already, you can't go down there! Is this LeBlanc? No, you remove yourself from my way! What is all that racket? There it is. My luggage, my cargo, they're mine, and I demand you return them to me. We're still investigating the cargo hold. Please understand and have a little patience. I suppose there is no choice. Finally, I think you gave... Hey, what are you? You have left me no choice but to use strong force. Ah! You won't get past me. Oh, oh no. Wait, that's it. That's what this whole thing has been about. What's up, Music Man? Good to see you. Welcome. How are ya? We're playing Miles Edgeworth Investigations, the next game in the after the trilogy of Phoenix Wright. It's my first time playing. How are you doing? Welcome. Music Man. Further, there's the matter of the key to the display case that has held the murderous bank. There's some way for me to prove that this isn't the real murder weapon. Okay. Oh! After all, you know that we've searched the entire cargo hold and came up empty-handed. Weapon could be found. Nobody could find anything that could be considered the real weapon in the hold. Good man, how are ya? Doing well. Uneventful day otherwise. But just playing this game. Very excited to do so. Honestly thought you were playing Felix Wright. I've played the first 3 Phoenix Wright games. I don't know who Felix Wright is, but this is the spin-off game that takes place after the 3rd game, where we play as Miles Edgeworth on the other side. Out of lurk mode. All right, let me get you in here, Artie. Let me get you in here. I got the name wrong. No worries. Fix it, Felix Wright. Fix it, Felix. Ooh, I'm moving you in.
Hello?
ladies and gentlemen, Artie Tabos.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my goodness. I didn't expect. I didn't know that I was performing at a preschool. That's crazy.
What's up, man?
Doing good. Had some grabbed some lunch with a buddy today because I'm using my days off as basically meeting up with friends.
Nice.
Otherwise, getting some smaller stuff done around the house, so not too bad. How about you, my friend? How are you doing?
Doing all right. Doing okay. Been monitoring my own situation, but other than that, it's been fine.
Mm-hmm. Oh, everything's been good on your end. Everything's been blue skies, as they like to say.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going in for
right.
a checkup on Monday. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, hope it goes well. Hope everything's been all right so far, at the very least. So we'll see how that goes.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
Do it to it.
Hi, other person. That's Artie of Artie's Tap House.
Hello.
ATRISTAPHOUSE. MICKEYMOUSE.
Whoa. My goodness. Went above and beyond there, 110% there, sir.
It's Mickey Mouse.
It's McKing Mouse. All right. It's cocked. Okay.
ARTISTAPHOUSE. No, it doesn't really quite fit the meter.
No, it doesn't quite. It's the same idea. Hello, music man.
All right. Can you see the screen share? Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it just fine.
Okay, cool. The doc said that it's one giant bruise from a beating from his shoulder down to his mid-back. Cause of death, extensive bruising from back of the head down to mid-back as if severely beaten. Why are we getting all this logic now while LeBlanc is falling to his death?
Well, because I mean, isn't it the usual thing of like something bad happens, time slows the hell down?
Yeah, and then you can put all the pieces together.
Yeah.
Ooh! Oh, he just fell down there. Okay. There we go. Okay.
Wait a minute.
All right. Smuggling. Weapon couldn't be found and smuggling? Is that why? That's the first thing I think of. Oh, I'm stupid. Not a shining example of a perfect line of logic. No. Wait, what? You say roll for VIP? What the hell? Aren't you already? Oh, you're not.
Dog, I've been rolling. I think this is my probably 20th or 25th roll as VIP for VIP.
All right, 14 or nat 20, 1 in 10 chance. Good luck.
All right, let's see if I got it.
8. Ooh.
Drats.
Wow. Better luck next time.
Unfortunate.
No refund.
Better luck next time. No,
Okay.
I understand. Anyways.
Do you know?
Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't.
Maybe I don't.
What do you do about that?
Like,
Maybe, what do you do about that?
cause of death. These two? The piggy bank? Yeah, okay. Okay, that of course makes sense. Allegedly, the killer struck the victim many times over, which is why there is extensive bruising over such a wide area. But is that really the correct conclusion to draw from the evidence? The bruise from his shoulder to the middle of his back is one continuous mark, which is more suggestive of a single blow to the back. If that's the case, then the piggy bank is much too small to have caused that. Therefore, the murder weapon must be something far bigger. A sizable weapon. The unusually large area of bruising suggests that the large weapon was used.
I love how it's and behind door number 3.
Would you like to see what's behind zipper number 3? So, weapon could be found and a sizable weapon, then? If the other two weren't a match? If we're looking for a rather large weapon, you'd think it would stick out. But so far, we haven't found anything that resembles a weapon of any sort. Perhaps, just perhaps, it's something we all overlooked from the very beginning, because normally it's too impossibly big to be taken into consideration. True? But what was that all about? He was trying to jump his way down here! Francisca. You want to be Francisca?
You want me to take Francisca?
Yeah.
Sure. What do you want?
I found it, Francisca. I found the real murder weapon.
You did?
He really jumped.
Gumshoe, detective, please. We didn't realize it
Focus
until...
on the case at hand. But this guy really just jumped.
Yeah,
He was
look!
trying to jump like 20
He almost
stories at the very
died.
least.
We didn't realize it until now, but the answer has been right in front of us this whole time. He might be hurt. We should go check up on him, sirs.
Scruffy that is trying to be a good police officer. I'll just let him have it. There's that pompous attitude of yours again. You should really learn to drop that habit.
This is coming from a prosecutor with a habit of whipping everyone she comes across.
Anyway, if you really are a prosecutor, then you'll be able to back it up with evidence.
You two aren't listening at all, are you?
Come on then, show the real murder weapon you speak of.
We don't really... If it's impossibly big, then we don't have it, really.
I got it, it's the grape juice.
All the scripts on the floor, carpet and all. You! I don't think we have it. We don't have it right now. I don't have any evidence to show you. There we go.
Foolish reasoning for a foolish fool from a foolishly foolish fool meant to fool me. I just got a bottle of sake. Don't make me use it already, Francesca.
Crazy whip lady.
What do you mean?
Crazy pretty whip lady. I mean, who said that?
She's much better in this game because I think she just bounces off of Edgeworth a lot better than Phoenix. What do you mean I don't have any evidence to show?
Perhaps I should have phrased it as that which caused Agent Hicks's death is incorporeal. Forgive me, but I do believe I have figured out what was the real cause of death. Probably a fall, because there's no evidence of suffocation or strangulation. It was from multiple hits to the head, to the back, shoulder, and the head, and free fall. The victim fell from a great height and subsequently died as a result. In other words, the real cause of death is free falling to the ground.
Fell to his death?
Yes, this is the only plausible possibility. The victim has extensive bruising on the back of his head and his back, and the only rational explanation for these injuries is that he fell to his death.
But the murder happened inside the plane.
I know.
Are you claiming that there is some place in this plane from which he could have fallen from?
As I said earlier, the answer has been right in front of us the entire time.
You can't mean...
Yes, I do. The victim fell from the top of the stairs to this very cargo hold. What? Then, we're in trouble. We may have a second death on our hands, sirs.
I want to point out of how big this plane is in terms of the Airbus is not as big as this.
I know. for the
it's like a triple decker plane in terms of you have full floors as well.
And we saw the picture of the plane in the establishing shot, and also on the title screen here. It's like a regular sized plane. How could it have this many floors? There's like one set of windows.
It's like one of those magic eye pictures of where it's just it's bigger on the inside. It's like a bag of holding from D&D. It's bigger on the inside than it actually looks like.
It's a TARDIS. It's a TARDIS. A TARDIS plane.
Yeah.
Hey, you! Tell me you aren't dead, pal!
Go ahead. Hold on, I gotta get a bit into the... Quiet! Why are you screaming?
He's alive!
And there you have it, Miles Edgeworth. It's not possible for Agent Hicks to have fallen over the railing to his death. That man is living proof of that.
I suppose it's true that it's not possible, given the current circumstances.
The current circumstances? What is that supposed to mean?
Suppose that large piece of cargo wasn't there at all. Wasn't there at the time. What would have happened then? It would have been a Borginian pancake for sure, sir.
Pancakes.
Pancakes.
I suppose that man there wouldn't be still breathing. But the reality is the cargo bus is there. So there is no point in entertaining your wild hypothetical scenarios.
It may be there now, but there's no proof that it was always there.
Ha! As if could have been a window of time when the giant box is not there.
Ah, but there was.
What?
At the transfer. Okay, to show her that it's possible the box was not always there where it is now.
The magazine, right? The because it says where is it? Where does it say? Didn't it say there was gonna be a transfer stop or whatever. Refueling. Yes. Okay. There we go.
I love how BitCrunch that one is.
Yeah. No, I was saying that all of Edgeworth's lines here, they sound kind of bit crush, and then you hear Francisco's lines and they're clear as day.
Why is this lady Russian? I can't do a good German accent, so the closest I can do is Russian because I am Russian.
I don't know. Yeah, and I don't know what
I can do.
I don't know what accent I've been giving her. So
I'm trying to do it because I know W's are V's in German. And whatnot, so that's like the main thing I can do.
Yeah.
And like Achtung and whatnot, but there's not much else I can do. Because the entire thing is like Francisca von Karma, that's definitely like Germanic, at least in nature.
Yes, exactly. Did you read this already? I forgot.
No, I haven't. No.
Okay.
You refueled in the Republic of Zhengfa?
Yes, this flight had a short layover in Zhengfa in order to refuel. But that wasn't the only reason for the layover. We also transferred some cargo. What if the box in question was only transferred into the plane at that time? To further prove my point, let's take a look at what's next to the box in question.
Ah, it's labeled Zhengfa Express.
Correct, meaning it was loaded onto the plane in Zhengfa.
It was cargo from Zhengfa loaded on board during the refueling between 4 and 5 a.m. at transfer point. All hail the Russian man.
I just imagine all hail the magic punch.
Victory screech!
Now, what if the box in question was also loaded on at the same time?
It would mean that the box was not here in the cargo hold during the Europe-Zhengfa leg of the flight.
Making a clear drop from which Agent Hicks could have fallen to his death entirely possible.
Ah, but your theory is very far-fetched.
Then allow me a chance to prove how very likely my scenario is. My first order of business will be to examine that piece of cargo in more detail.
All right, let's go! Begin investigation 2! Anything else to
The other thing I was gonna say is it's really funny of how we have like Europe and whatnot.
Yeah.
And like she clearly says she's from Germany, and then you have Borginia, and you later on you see Babal and Zhengfa.
Yeah,
They're like
Zhengfa.
fake countries mixed in with the real ones.
Yeah. Yo, KL, good to see you again. Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Playing Miles Edgeworth Investigations. First time playing. How you doing? Okay, let's look at just all this cargo. Your drive this many piece of cargo must be very taxing on the cargo crew. It sure brings back memories of when I used to work as a part-time mover. You want to know about it? You want to? You really do? You really want to? I put in my puppy dog eyes. Okay,
I would love a Detective Gumshoe game.
Yeah, honestly, I'd love that.
This is a rather large piece of cargo.
There's a tag on it, sir. Let's see. Aleph Red Statue? Never heard of it.
Nor I, but all I care about is if we can prove it wasn't here at the time of the crime.
Then let's get investigating, sir.
Сволочи вы все!
Zoom! Look at him zooming around. He's like a slug.
Look here, don't go touching my possessions without my permission.
Ah! Don't rush up on me like that, pal!
So this belongs to Mr. LeBlanc, does it? I should see what else I could find out from him.
All right, well, he's here. He's here now. Let's talk.
LeBlanc's cargo. I take it that this large piece of cargo belongs to you, Mr. LeBlanc.
Of course it is. I shipped this fine piece of art from Europe. This Adolf statue is worth 10 million cents. No, maybe much more.
Mr. LeBlanc's...
Let me convert. What
Isn't
10 million cents in dollars?
Isn't that just like isn't that just 100,000? Or am I doing math wrong?
That's like, yeah, actually it would be probably 100,000. In which case, that's not exactly that expensive of a statue. All things considered, a statue goes for millions. Holy Russian man, do you stream? I stream on Twitch. on Twitch's end, but I do have a YouTube channel of the same name. I don't stream on there, but I do have a YouTube channel that's more analytical stuff.
Maybe plug it there.
$2.
Arnie's Tap House.
Yeah. I did not think that would be the case. One.
Bet.
3.
Mr.
Yeah,
LeBlanc's...
it would be $10,000. It would be $100,000.
Yeah, let's go. Mr.
Well,
LeBlanc's...
that's the Twitch channel. That's the Twitch channel.
Yeah.
The YouTube channel is by the same name.
By the same name, yeah.
Yeah.
Mr.
Anyways.
LeBlanc's reason for choosing this plane must have been the large cargo hold. 10 million cents? I suggest you stop trying to calculate how many packets of noodles that makes, Detective. Darn. How did you do that?
Oh, my bad. It's RT Tap House. My apologies.
On YouTube?
My bad. On YouTube, yeah. It's RT Tap House. There you go.
There you go.
There you go. They upload a lot more analytical stuff in there, but that's neither here nor there.
I feel like you keep getting better and better at seeing right through me every year. Though I grow with each revolution of the planet around the sun, I have the distinct impression he continues to madly spin in place. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, so that 10 million cents, is that in euros or in dollars? Doesn't really make a difference, though, case. Mr. LeBlanc.
I mean, sometimes I can calculate more noodles with euros. I'm very...
The exchange rate is amazing.
Yeah, when it comes to noodles, I'm a very sophisticated man.
Mr. LeBlanc, there is a chance that your cargo is related to our murder case. I was wondering if you would allow us to examine it a bit closer.
It's a very valuable piece of art, so no, there will be no touching.
Mr. LeBlanc claims to have brought a piece of art from Europe, but... Okay. So... what of it now? Did I talk to you again? If may I have a word with you, Francisca?
I don't think I have the time for each other. You still need to prove to me that your hypothetical situation is in fact a reality.
Okay, so... now what we have? Yes, sir? Cause of death. Man, I can't believe Mr. Hicks fell to his death. I never would have guessed in a million years. But it's still only a hypothesis. However, the investigation should prove it to be true. Speaking of falling, I'm glad that art guy's okay. He took quite the spill. Yes, he was lucky to have landed on top of that piece of cargo. On top of his frickin' statue that's worth 10 million cents. Yeah, I can see it now. Passenger pays price for police foul-up. Did Prosecutor Edgeworth add fuel to the fire of the first murder with a second death? Yeah, I'm willing to bet...
I didn't know that you read tabloids. Is that your main reading material alongside just sipping down your instant noodles?
Hey, that's the... I steal it from the neighbors. Yep, I'm willing to bet that it made the front page. It's not funny, Detective. Valuable artwork, quote unquote.
He steals like $2 worth of magazines, but instant noodles? Nah, that's his prize collection.
Prize possession. He earns that. What exactly is an extremely valuable piece of art, sir? Is it like the stuff you see at county fairs? Somehow I get the impression that it's worth a lot more than you can comprehend. So this thing is worth more than I can imagine, huh? Whoop! It kind of makes me want to try collecting expensive art. Collecting expensive art? Interesting. It seems there are people out there besides Mr. LeBlanc who know the true value of art. Ah? Are you talking about me, sir? Of course not. Where did you get an idea like that? Shut up. Okay, what do we have in our possession now? Smuggling valuable piece of art. Smuggling valuable piece of art. Put it together, and what do you get? Interpol! If Mr. LeBlanc has something to do with the smuggling ring, then it's possible this fake statue was brought up on board in Zhengfa. I think I need to question him a bit further. Alright, let's do it. Fake statue. About your statue, Mr. LeBlanc. I wonder if it might be a fake.
What? How dare you say that my art is fake?
I suspected your statue might be the target of an international smuggling ring.
Don't say such fantastical things. Those thieves would not dare. I have my certification of cargo right here. Do you mean the cargo certification document? Mr. Zinke LeBlanc,
Zinc LeBlanc.
I did not. I forgot that his name was Zinc.
Zinc.
His first name was Zinc.
Zinc, buddy. Come on over. We're playing some jacks.
Please, Zinc was my father. You can call me LeBlanc.
Zinc was your father. That fits. That fits. Quick as a thunder.
Yeah, Mr. Zinc LeBlanc. Why don't you say so earlier? Please show it to us at once.
Oh.
I can't read this. What does it all say? It's just Players' Day. The cargo was put on hold in Europe. And there you have it, Miles Edgeworth. Too bad for you. This statue was brought on board in Europe, just as it states in the certificate.
No, that's...
Which means there was never a window of time in which the statue wasn't sitting there.
I left red certificate data. A document written in Borginia. Proof the statue was loaded on board in Europe. Not in Zhengfa. I respectfully disagree. We can't discount the theory until I see the statue for myself.
Then you could have your wish. Look at yourself right here and see I am right.
This! I know I've seen this somewhere before.
This is the Aleph Red? It gives off such a feeling of art. I can practically smell it.
You probably are smelling the mold on this thing because of how authentic it is. This statue has a high amount of historic value. After it was unveiled in a museum in Europe, I brought it to this country to exhibit it.
Piece of art being shipped by Mr. LeBlanc, who claims it is worth 10 million cents. I believe a closer look is warranted here. Alright, let's do it.
I love how it's called the Aleph Red, but it's not red.
Yeah, no red to be found. So this is the infamous Aleph Red statue, What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? Did you find something?
There's something wrong with this picture. We should examine it in more detail.
Okay. Sure, let's take a look.
I swear I've seen this somewhere before.
No wonder this thing is worth 10 million cents. Look at how it sparkles, sir.
I wouldn't call it sparkling, detective. Maybe more along the lines of dully shining.
Dully shining. Peaceful
all right,
night.
then. Well, all right then, Edgeworth, if you want to ruin the splendor of this man.
What's this? The statue looks like it's stepping all over its neighbor's cloth cover.
Oh. Sorry.
What's this?
That statue looks like it's stepping all over its neighbor's cloth cover. It kind of resembles its owner's attitude in a sense. Ho ho! Got him!
I'm burning you like I burned my ramen noodles if I decide to get a little too sleepy.
Hey! Ho ho!
You, what did you say now? Further, my clothing's hem has not been stepped over by anyone. It's too expensive for me to allow that to happen.
Please forgive the trespasses of my subordinate.
Well, I should forgive your dress passes. Unless it's expensive dress, you keep it.
ESL, am I right? Sorry.
Ooh. Are these eyes made of some sort of gem?
That's a real nice shade of orange. For a sec, I couldn't even tell they were jewels. Oh, but they kind of remind me of the eyes of this stray cat that lives near my house.
Are the eyes supposed to be this color? Is it possible this statue is a fake? Because it's supposed to be red? It's supposed to be red rubies? Red ruby shoes? Red ruby slippers? Dorothy, Wizard of Oz? There's no place like home.
Beautiful, honestly. You know what?
We can examine this over here.
Suitcases.
What have you here? It says Zhengfa Express on the cloth, sir. I'm gonna take a guess and say that this delivery company is based in Zhengfa.
Something is tugging on the corner of my mind, as though something is out of place.
Oh, I remember what the thing is in this area. Okay.
The suitcases here.
The leftover suitcases sit here, lined up in two pretty neat rows. Too bad for Mr. Nero, but the design is unmarketable.
Oh, why don't they sell them in the airport and have a bargain basement sale? Buy one, get one free. If you win the raffle, you get one more for free. How about those ideas, sir?
I think if they did that, everyone would lose. Everyone would lose.
Even if I win, I lose. I have to return it back.
Even when I lose, I'm winning.
Even when I lose, I'm winning. So buy this suitcase, please. Okay.
Now on Spotify.
Oops. Is this spot? No, not really. Hold on.
Let the man cook. Let the man cook.
Hold on.
Ads playing in
5
seconds.
Shoot. Hold on. I guess we could do. So I guess this, and then you show the picture of this. Oh, one more. Hold on. Yeah, we show the picture of this because this is supposed to be the real one. The real one. Eureka! Those eyes are awfully orange, don't you think? Yeah, and pretty. They remind me of sunsets when I was in grade school, sir. I don't think you see what I'm talking about. No, I do, but it's really like the color of the sun when it's setting, sir. Ah, the memories. I remember standing out in that field, spinning with my arms until I felt ill. I don't care about sunsets. Focus, detective. I don't care about whimsy and humor. What color are the eyes in this photo?
My name is Miles Edgeworth. I have never had fun in my life.
No, fun allowed. I don't even know the definition. Huh? Ah, sir, they're red. As I thought, this statue is a fake. Mr. LeBlanc.
What do you want? Do you not know what I'm, Mr. Man? I'll allow you 2 seconds for your answer.
The Elef Red, I suppose, is your pride and joy, is it not?
It's the biggest trophy on this European trip. Do you want to know why, Mr. Adam? The trigger started 17 years ago.
Oh, so it sounds like it's gonna be a long story. So we're gonna pause here for an ad break real quick. Over on the purple site, as soon as they start to go, we'll find out what his trigger was. Trigger warning, everybody, for 17 years ago.
Yeah, trigger warning. It's if it's like the Asif movie skit of where it's Doctor, I'm afraid of backstories. When did this all start?
Ads starting now.
All right, we're gonna let ads run. Okay, I'm gonna get some water real quick. Artie, you vamp for a little bit, and I'll just quickly go get some water. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Well, chat. You got games on your phone? I don't know if you guys got games on your phone. But I hope you all have been well. This Beast Fighter guy is quite fantastic, isn't he? He's a pretty cool dude. Hello. Hello, Music Man. I am also a music man, but in a different way. I've been playing trumpet since I was in 3rd grade, somewhere around there. No, 4th grade. So about 15 years at this point. So we there's some similarities there. Ugh. How so? I mean, I've been playing music for a while at this point. Got a couple arrangements that I made as well. Yeah, I'm a bit of a jazz guy. I see he's returned.
He is the jazz man.
I'm the jazz man.
A music man and a jazz man.
That's Billy Joel.
Me in the bar.
One person orders a
strawberry daiquiri.
Oh yeah, strawberry daiquiri, and says, "Oh, the flavor's a little bit flat." He's like, "Actually, these ingredients are all natural." And then one guy in the back just goes like, "Those jokes are really quite sharp."
We've done it. We've achieved peak comedy.
Yeah, it's just that easy. It's just that easy.
I think it's from Gravity Falls. Mabel, comedy gold.
Oh yeah. God, it's been. Did I ever tell you? Oh, so the funniest observation that I remember making is that I was watching Gravity Falls and She-Ra at the same time, with a couple of buddies, and so She-Ra for me, it's like I don't think the show's animated super well, but I'm also not the biggest fan of like the Flash style of animation and whatnot. Are you currently streaming? No, I'm not currently streaming. I'm on this guy's side, so in which case I'm currently not streaming. But no, so anyways, but it's like very stock Flash animation, and so I was watching Gravity Falls, and I out loud literally said, "Oh, so this is what good animation looks like." It's like I'm so used to like She-Ra's like very very Flash animation kind of stock.
Oh yeah.
Or like it feels a little more stilted.
Yeah,
So
like
I'm
that.
just like,
I hate when like
Yeah,
I kind of dislike when animation goes from. I get why they do it for cost, but like I notice when like an animation changes to be more like to look more tween like.
Yeah.
Like the tweening in between, the tweening meaning like the in between frames are more like smooth in betweens. That's kind of like a like I want to say it's a shortcut, but really it's a standard thing in animation. Everybody uses it, but it kind of like cheapens it from previous seasons if it's like an ongoing series.
Oh yeah, no, I mean like the She-Ra like started off as that, so in which case for me, I just couldn't get into it in terms of that. But it just I out loud when I was watching Gravity Falls with that friend, I was like, oh right, I forgot what good animation looks like because I got so used to watching She-Ra because we like marathoned it in one day, and I'm like, oh, that's what that is. It's like how if you watch a bunch of like budget knockoff movies and then you decide to look at a Pixar trailer, you have to remind yourself, oh, this is good animation.
All right. Welcome back from ads, everybody. After our controversial animation hot takes, we are back.
From two people, I don't know if you draw. I don't. So in which case, two non-artists.
Yeah, no. I am not an artist at all in the traditional sense. I don't draw, so.
That's fair. Yeah.
All right. So Trigger started 17 years ago. What was it, LeBlanc? Oh, better grab a chair, sir. Sounds like this is gonna be a long story. I said that. Gumshoe, my boy.
Oh shoot. Okay, 1 second. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
Okay. There he goes. Miss LeBlanc, I regret to inform you, and you have my heartfelt sympathy, but... Oh. Okay, there he goes. I thought there was gonna be more lines in between that. But given that the two characters that are talking are on screen, so... By the way, for vertical viewers, how does it look? How's the stream look? How's the sound? How's it smell? How's it smell? Whether it be microtransactions or microtransactions.
Okay, so unfortunately, I'll be back in about like 10 to 15 minutes because my dog's whining, so I would like to take care of that before I continue.
Okay, no worries, man.
So I'll be right back. I'll be back.
Okay, no worries.
Sorry.
No worries, take your time. It smells like vodka. Alright, I'll do LeBlanc then.
What is that? Sympathy? For what?
You'll see. I'd like you to compare the eyes.
That large fellow there has very bright and pretty eyes compared to you.
I wasn't talking about the two of us.
Hey, thanks for the compliment.
I meant the eyes of the statue in front of us and the one in the photo.
Why the sudden yelling? Now then. Oh! It is a photo of the statue on display at the museum in Europe. Noir!
Now do you see, Mr. LeBlanc? The statue before us is a fake.
Fake!
I believe that even for this freaking teeth. Did you see that? He's like... I believe that even further examination will be required. Now that we have confirmed that this is indeed a fake, there must be some sort of proof that this was brought on board in Shangfa, and I will present to you evidence that will resolve the remaining contradiction. There's another one? Oh! It's this one. It's the overlap, of course. And then the cargo, yes, okay. The cargo from Shangfa. There's clearly a contradiction here. What are you going on about? It's just a simple case of cargo cover getting stuck under another piece of cargo. Ah! That's not possible! But it is. It shouldn't be this way, but the statue is on top of the cloth. Supposing that the neighboring piece of cargo was brought on board in Shangfa, there is no way that any part of it should wind up under something from Europe, which means that this fake statue was smuggled on board in Shangfa. That's true. But then what about the cargo certificate? Let me ask in return, what about Agent Hicks? Why did he come down here in the middle of the flight?
There's only one reason why, to secure proof of smuggling activity aboard this flight. So you say, but I don't believe he had to do that mid-flight. We could have just as easily inspected all of the cargo after the plane landed. That may be true. However, you have it backwards, Francisca. Sure, Agent Hicks could have waited until after the plane had landed, but he had a reason for coming down to the cargo hold. Suppose he had found the fake at the airport. It would have been after the swap had occurred. At the time, the suspicion would naturally fall onto the statue's owner, who would have no way to prove that the statue was switched without his knowledge, which means there is someone involved who is forging or modifying cargo certificates. Oh, it's fakesies. Documented Virginians, but statue is a fake. He's a phony. It's a big fat phony. Got my health back. Guess the victim knew the real version of this was gonna get nabbed, huh? Yeah. Yes. While this photo could have been seen as nothing more than a simple souvenir, it was in fact taken to be used as a reference document later on. That's why he wasn't smiling. He was just there for a purpose. Not to have fun. Next, Agent Hicks had to secure proof that the smuggling had taken place. He came down here to take a picture of the cargo hold, a rather empty one at that, right before the fake statue could be loaded on board. A photo of the hold missing a valuable piece of cargo would have been proof enough. After that, all he had to do was hold the Shangfa cargo crew and arrest the smuggler. Exactly. This only goes to prove my theory. If the statue was not in the cargo hold during the Europe Shangfa leg of the trip, there would have been enough height from which Agent Hicks could have fallen to his death. Officer, move the statue immediately. I want a thorough examination of the floor underneath. Now! How are they gonna move that?
Miss Von Karma, I'm ready to report my findings.
Go on.
After moving the olive red statue out of the way, we tested the area around it with luminol, and there was a reaction.
Oh, I see. There was a reaction to luminol, an indication that there was blood in that spot. Can we stop looking at it now, sirs? It would seem that my deductions were correct after all. I suppose it would appear that way. The culprit cleaned the blood up well. And how do you think the killer did that? How did the killer clean up all the blood? How? Oh! With the cloth, right? Okay, that must have been a lot of blood. This doesn't seem like that blood-soaked. But I guess that makes sense. The killer used the bloody cloth I found inside the suitcase to clean up the mess. I see. They had a need to clean up all the blood before the plane landed in Shangfa. Yes, because otherwise the cargo crew would have discovered it during the layover. So you guys are saying that the murder happened before the plane landed in Shangfa? There's no other conceivable timeline for the events of the murder. But if that is true, then that throws a certain person's testimony into doubt. If the murder occurred before we landed in Shangfa, then this becomes highly suspect. Yeah, that would be... That'd be Miss Meals, right? Recall Miss Meals' testimony about Agent Hicks in regard to when we departed Shangfa.
I saw Mr. Hicks sitting in his seat at 5 a.m., you know.
She claims Agent Hicks was alive at the time of the service calls, but... That totally contradicts the facts, sir! But why would she lie about something like that? I think the only person who can answer that is Miss Meal herself. To be continued. Oh, shoot! Alright, we'll keep going, we'll keep going. We'll keep going. I feel like... This may be the last, kind of leg of the case. We could finish this tonight. We really could, we could. We could. Okay, let's do it then. 1 second, sorry. Okay. Cargo hold. With Miss Meal. Miss Meal. Miss Meal!
Huh?
Do you recall what you said earlier about when you answered some service calls as we were departing from Shangfa?
Huh?
You said that Mr. Hicks was sitting in his seat at that time. However, that is simply not possible, because Mr. Hicks was dead long before we ever touched down in Shangfa.
Oh?
Miss Camille Meal. Maybe I didn't see what I thought I did.
No one could make a mistake so large, Miss Meal.
But I make that kind of boo-boo all the time.
This is going nowhere. There must be a better way of resolving this contradiction. Very well, Miss Meal, if you please, tell me about your alibi during the time span, from just before we were to land at 3 a.m. and 6 a.m. when the body was found.
Are you telling me I'm a suspect, Mr. Edgeworth? Yeah. From 3 to 4, I was, in the flight attendant's room, all by my lonesome self. Yeah. And from 5 to 6, I was, in the flight attendant's room, all by my lonesome self.
There's only 2 in there. How's a man supposed to react to a testimony like that? Miss Meal, wake up! She fell asleep again. It looks like the only way I'm going to be able to wake her up is by pressing her. Okay. Oh, you get to press on this? Every single line. Alright, let's press on the first line. Hold it! Miss Meal, wake up!
I'm awake.
Miles Edgeworth, I demanded you do something about this flight attendant this instant. Why ask me to wake her when you can finally put that whip to an appropriate use? I don't use it on women. especially women like her. From 3 to 4, I was in the flight attendant's room all by my lonesome self. If I remember correctly, food was being served in first class in the lounge, between the hours of 3 and 4 a.m.
Yeah, but that kind of stuff's run by Miss Rhoda.
Then what were you doing in the attendance room at the time?
Eating, and then having the most delicious dream.
You mean you were neglecting your duties?
No way, sleeping's part of our job too, you know.
Yeah. Miss Meal, how many times do I have to repeat myself? Wake up!
I'm awake.
There we go. Oh no, Gumshoe. Ouch! Why did you whip me up? What did you whip me up for, sir?
Oh, what did I miss?
A poor detective being on the receiving end of a lash in your steed.
Really? Heh, sorry about that.
You can make amends for by continuing with your testimony.
And from 5 to 6, I was in the flight attendant's room all by my lonesome self.
So you were alone the entire time, were you?
Yeah, no one else even popped their head in to say hi.
Oh, well, I think a contradiction just popped into to say hi. What should I do? Should I raise an objection? Raise that objection. Miss Meal, there's a clear contradiction embedded in your testimony.
Huh? What are you talking about?
It's not possible that you were alone in the attendance room the whole time from 5 to 6 a.m.
Because...
No. Can't even read any of this anyway. Hide? Hide what? Okay. Oh, this is the receipt. At 5:40 a.m. Just as Mr. Nero said, the timestamp says she brought the suitcase at 5:40 a.m. She bought the suitcase. 5:40 a.m. Okay, back of the receipt, nothing. Okay. 5:40 a.m. You had to be there to sell her the suitcase, I think. Probably. Take that. I wonder if you would be so kind as to take a look at this receipt, Miss Meal.
Huh? A receipt? For what?
It's for the suitcase Miss De Niro bought. Now, if I may direct your attention to the timestamp. As you can see, it clearly says 5:40 a.m. Miss De Niro. Oh, she's here? When did she get here?
Yes. Huh? Why is the killer here? I thought you'd have her locked up by now.
I requested that she be present as a witness so that we may straighten out your complex lie. Now then, Miss De Niro, between the hours of 5 and 6 a.m.,
You took a trip from first class down to the first floor in flight shop, correct?
Yes, I went to the shop to buy a suitcase. After which, I went straight to the attendant's room to drop it off.
And did you see Miss Meal there at the time?
No.
So, Miss Meal, where were you really between the hours of 5 and 6 a.m.? Miss Cammy Meal!
Huh?
The bathroom? I'll be the one to ask the questions here.
Yeah, maybe that's it. I probably just missed her. Nature calls, you know.
Do you take me for a fool? That's a little too convenient to be true.
But it's the truth. Cross my heart.
Oh boy, we're getting to the intense music.
Yeah, dude, welcome back.
Hello.
Dog all taken care of?
Yeah, dog all taken care of, and also I come back with a nice, tall, refreshing glass of water.
Ooh, the best.
Yeah, it's so good. Anyways.
Simply the best, better than
yeah.
all the rest.
Hell yeah.
All right.
No,
So we're on to
Chamomile.
Yeah, chamomile. Interrogating her.
You're floozy that you're trying to cheat on with Miss Desiree.
Hey, come on now, come on. Simple man, need I remind you? I don't have enough conclusive proofs to counter-argue her at this stage.
You don't believe me, do you? But please, won't you give me a chance and hear me out?
Fine. Reasons for suspicion.
Look, I know you're suspecting me because I'm one of the crew. But you'd think then maybe you should also suspect Miss Rhoda, too. She's the one in charge of the elevator key card in the shop, you know. If you ask me, that makes her super suspicious.
Please leave Miss Nero out of the conversation. Only you are under suspicion for now.
Oh, I don't get it. Why are you covering for Miss Rhoda all of a sudden?
Oh, too much tea there, Miss Meal?
Now I get it. Maybe you've got your eye on Miss Rhoda.
Of course I'm keeping an eye on her. I can't very well let her escape, can I?
Never mind. But you know something? You want to know something? You want to know something, dude? You want to know something? Miss Rhoda actually kind of like... I have absolutely no interest in people who can't appreciate my sense of design.
Damn, alright. Now's not the time for this sort of talk. I am kind of hurt. That's kind of hurt me. Yeah, reason for suspicion. I know you're suspecting me because I'm the one with the crew. Hold it! No, it's not the only reason I have for suspecting you. Your statements regarding Mr. Hicks also turned out to be a bunch of lies.
But say I wasn't in attendance. You wouldn't suspect me then, would you?
Yes, I suppose that's true enough. But you think then maybe you should also suspect Miss Rhoda too. She's already being detained for further questioning, or have you already forgotten?
Oh yeah, I guess I just forgot. Cammy, don't tell me you suspect me too. Sorry, can't help it. I mean, other than you, there's no one else who could have done it. I can't believe you would think that. I mean, me, a killer?
Miss Meal, what did you mean just now by no one else could have done it? She's the one in charge of the elevator keycard and the shop, you know.
The only thing you're killing is killing eyes with that design.
Killing eyes! What are you in charge of, Miss Meal?
I take care of the attendant's room.
That doesn't count!
Aw, but I spend so much time in there. It might as well be my responsibility. Mr. Edgeworth, Cammy is very talented in languages, so she assists passengers who may not speak English, especially those who speak Borginian. She is the only one in this flight who is fluent. Oh, you mean that kind of what am I in charge of? Why didn't you say so in the first place?
What else could I have meant?
Yeah, so I'm really good at Borginian.
She's fluent in Borginian. I suppose you're in charge of processing documents in Borginian.
Yeah, I take care of anything that has to do with Borginian.
Very interesting. Oh! If you ask me, that makes her super suspicious. Okay, hold on. That last one's new, so I'm just gonna press this one. Actually, your on-the-job behavior makes you super suspicious in my eyes.
Huh? But why?
While Miss Tenero is busy with the passengers and all of her other duties, you have a lot of free time on your hands, thus providing you with ample time to commit the crime.
Oh?
Miles Edgeworth, as the man you cease and desist this land of conjectural questioning.
Oh, no, not a cease and desist, dude. I can't.
Disney already hit my ass with one. Nintendo's coming after me as
Nintendo.
well. Francisco, what the hell, man?
Tandy.
I thought you were the cool one.
I got one from Tandy, now I got one from you. No.
First one, I got one from Minnie. Now I got Tandy. Now I'm getting Franny.
Oh,
my God.
Go ahead.
Sorry. I won't allow you to bluff your way through this like a certain defense lawyer.
But I do not honestly believe Miss Meal does any actual work aboard this flight.
Oh, that's not true, Mr. Edgeworth. Although, well, all I'm in charge of are the attendance room and some Borginian stuff.
So what exactly do you do as the one in charge of some Borginian stuff?
I do stuff like translate things from and into Borginian. Cammy's the only member of the crew who understands Borginian, Mr. Edgeworth.
Miss Meal, I take it then that it is your job to process all the Borginian paperwork.
Yeah, see? I totally pull my weight around here.
So it would appear. Perhaps I should ask her for a few more details about her work and... Miss Meal, it is very unladylike to push suspicion onto someone else.
That's not what I'm doing at all. I'm just saying that Miss Rhoda is very sus.
Sus? They put sus in here?
Us?
They put sus in here? They put sus in here? Whoa!
Yeah, that outfit for her is a real suspect. I think she needs a couple of bigger sizes because those buttons
It's suspect
not
that
doing
they-
much of the heavy lifting.
Didn't come with buttons, I don't think. There you go,
Yeah.
pushing everything onto her again.
I don't get what you're saying. It must be a really abstract concept, huh?
The only thing abstract here is the landscape inside your head. Okay, so I know what
It's just blood stuff, dude. I don't know what you're trying to find there.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna present. Obviously, the document that's in Borginian, because if it says what it says that LeBlanc claims it says, then we may be good. But if it doesn't, so you are the only one in the flight crew that speaks Borginian. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
I studied abroad in Virginia for a while.
Do you think her bloodstream is just ZQL the entire time? It's just melatonin.
It's just all equal.
Yeah, it's just like you
It's
cut it open
transfused.
and it's not. You cut it open and it's the blood is like somehow like a maroon color. It's not actually blood red. It's just a maroon color. It's like, yeah, I've been having this kind of problem since I was a kid. I think I might have down 2 bottles of ZQL. You just kind of got stuck in there for a bit.
I'm surprised I grew the way I did. If that is the case, then the signature on this document belongs to you, doesn't it? This is a falsified piece of documentation with only one purpose: to lead anyone who read it to believe that Mr. LeBlanc's statue was loaded in Europe. The only person who could have either prepared or processed this document in Borginian is you, Miss Meal.
Oh my god, I did not. So I'm used to the original version. I did not expect this epic of a remix for Lying Coldly.
It's really good.
So good.
Without your participation, the smuggling of the Aleph Red could not have occurred. Notice how they moved Edgeworth to the left a little bit so he could point.
To the left, specifically point.
Don't sleep while I'm pointing my finger at you. Oh, what the frick? What?
Oh, I wouldn't dream of falling asleep on you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Why are you blowing bubbles? Your eyes are full of life now.
It is exactly as you say.
Are you confessing to have participated in the smuggling?
No, far from it. It's true that I was the one who signed off on that document, but you can't use the fact alone to make your allegation of smuggling stick. There is no direct correlation after all.
Whoa!
All you have is my signature on a piece of paper.
I love doing that.
That's like the most satisfying thing. If you could get it, if you could get like a consistent one, oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
so good.
Really? All you did was sign it?
I neglected to check if the cargo had been loaded onto the plane properly. So, sorry about that.
It seems that she's finally woken up. This is going to be one tough fight.
Suppose, and this is just a supposition, even if I was involved in the smuggling, you can't throw the charge of murder on me just like that.
Whoa.
If you were involved in the smuggling, you could have, you would have had a strong motive to kill. Agent Hicks is in the middle of an investigation regarding a smuggling ring. And just when he was about to close him, he's killed by a member of that ring.
Well, did you ever stop to think that maybe Rhoda is the smuggling ring member? After all, unlike me, Rhoda has access to many things on this plane for work purposes.
Oh.
I blow my bubbles at you!
So perhaps there is some element of a setup at play in this case. What are you talking about? Don't worry. I wasn't talking about you. I meant the killer. First it was myself, and now it's Miss De Niro, who is under the microscope. Seems to me that our killer is going to great lengths to pin this crime on anyone they can. You have no proof that Rhoda is being set up, or that she isn't. Actually, I believe that she was indeed the intended target from the very beginning. I believe that the plan was to push all the blame for the crime onto her. And this evidence will prove my suspicions. This proves the killer was out to frame Miss De Niro from the very beginning. Ooh, from the very beginning? Oh, what? What? From the very beginning. Still can't read this. I don't know why I keep going there.
So can't read Borginian. I haven't become fluent in the last 5 minutes.
Is there anything in here? Grapefruit stains. Oh, there's nothing other than the passport. That's right. Probably got Borginia. What? Oh, freaking heck! Duh. Adoy. The killer could have hidden the body anywhere, and yet they chose the suitcase. Why is that? Perhaps it was to move the body from the lower deck to the first floor. However, why go through the trouble to do so? Oh, arr, matey! The only way all these actions make sense is if the killer had wanted to frame Miss De Niro for the murder. Miss De Niro buys a suitcase on every flight she works without fail, but should her suitcase be squished with one containing the victim's body, that would put her in a very tight spot. Unfortunately for the killer, the turbulence put an end to that plan. There wasn't enough time to put the body back into the suitcase. Ergo, they made do with whoever was at hand, adapted their plan, and tried to frame me as I lay unconscious on the floor from the turbulence. The killer then went to hide the suitcase in the in-flight shop and brought the piggy bank back to the elevator in order to fabricate a false weapon. A lot of work for a fruitless endeavor, wouldn't you agree?
Sounds like the killer had a tough time too, huh? I mean, why did the killer need to frame someone that badly anyway?
That is because of the special circumstances surrounding this particular case. What special circumstances dictated the need for the killer to frame someone? I guess. Who the murder victim was, when? Well, no one could have known who, because he was on cover. When? I don't think it's really relevant. Then it's where. Because in the elevator, because then it could have been anybody. Mm-hmm. Or narrow down to a certain subset of people. The special circumstance is simply that the murder took place on the plane mid-flight. No matter which country, customs is quite strict in this day and age. So no matter what you do, the chances that the body will be found is very high. Therefore, there was no choice but to frame either Miss De Niro or myself. In other words, the only one who fits within the boundaries of the criminal's movements is not Miss De Niro or myself, but you, Miss Camille. Only you and you alone could be the killer. Oh, she's back.
And?
Huh? Are you done already? I was about to fall asleep again. Anyway, let's be honest here. You don't have anything on me other than a whole lot of circumstantial evidence. Oh, Shadow Realm. Ooh. Turn the shit up.
You know, Capcom has made some really, really weird decisions in the middle of the 2010s, but I gotta admit, they've always been able to crank out some jamming tunes.
Okay. Put that back down.
I mean, yeah, it's a bop. It's a bop.
Good, it's good.
You haven't found one of my favorite themes in the game yet, but I don't know if it's even like heard until the last case. Oh, no,
Oh,
it might be heard in this one. It might be heard in this one, but
We'll
I'm
see, we'll see.
forgetting. I know for a fact of the last case.
I can see the outline of how the murder occurred, but I have no definitive evidence. And isn't there a piece of evidence that's still unaccounted for? Something that I still can't quite fit into the big picture. Well, it's gotta be the phone. We haven't done the phone yet. No, you haven't done the phone at all.
Take that!
I don't have any actual evidence. I thought not. But that's because it went missing, and still is.
Missing? What do you mean by that?
In the complex puzzle that is this case, there was one piece I kept getting stuck on, and that is the victim's cell phone. Francisca, you were waiting at the airport for a phone call from Agent Hicks's cell phone. Or at least, that's what you told me.
That's right.
But Agent Hicks's cell phone could not be found at the crime scene.
You mean the killer took the phone with them?
Precisely. I suspect that if we were to find that phone, it would lead us to the killer. Come on, get serious. Oh. If the victim fell to his death from that height, wouldn't his phone break as well? We won't know until we try a little experiment, will we? Francisca, I'd like to ask for your assistance. You know the victim's phone number, do you not?
Of course I do.
Oh, we calling. Ooh. Agent Hicks's phone! It's ringing from somewhere, sir! I hear it, Detective. Now, where is it coming from? Ooh. Oh, cool. You have to go until it gets louder? Oh, nope. Oh, it's here! Oh, shoot! I was right! March 12, 4:12 p.m. Flight attendant's room. The ringing's coming from somewhere in here, sir! Leave no stone unturned, Detective Gumshoe. We must find it! Here? It doesn't seem to be over here. And let's look somewhere else, sir! In the garbage? In the garbage? Okay, look in the garbage.
Man, that's gotta be one really, really long, like, dialing.
Yeah. That's either a side that, like the phone service is down, or just, I don't know.
Yeah.
The ringing is coming from somewhere around here. But it's not here, sir! Why do I have such a bad feeling about where we're going to find the phone? Is it Tenero? The ringing's coming from in here, sir! What? No, it can't be! Yo, what's up, Poops? Toots McGee, good to see you, dude. Welcome in.
What's up?
Welcome. How's the case going? It's going. All right, I think we're pretty close to the end, or at least we're in the last part, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're close to the end.
Yeah, how you doing, dude? Welcome in. Welcome. This has got to be the victim's cell phone. Just whose locker is this, sir? It's Miss Tenero's. What? Oh, no. Uh-oh.
Oh, they were smart.
Oh, they were smart. Back in the cargo hold. And LeBlanc's just staring from afar with his length of a schnoz.
Look, at this point, I'm just flabbergasted. The fact that the Gallifrey was smuggled onto me. I was hoodwinked.
So, Mr. Edgeworth, how did it go? Where did you find the phone? I found it in the flight attendant's room, in Miss Tenero's locker. What? But
Rhoda De Niro.
I don't know anything about the phone. It wasn't me.
Miss Von Karma, is it? I suggest you arrest Miss Rhoda Tenero right away. Shut up! Wait! I have a theory. This is related to the incident with the keycard. When the killer went to steal the keycard, they conveniently stashed a cell phone in Miss Tenero's locker at the same time. Oh?
This is related to the keycard, all right.
I like Meal's character
It's the
design.
same way
Oh
that
yeah.
you-
Oh yeah, me too. You're not alone. Simple man.
A simple man and Ace Attorney always knew this. In the same ways as we have zero proof that the killer just did that. The only voice that sings truth is evidence. That is one bird we cannot ignore.
There's one guy in a wheelchair so could summon birds once. What should I do?
But he was also the killer afterwards.
He was, yeah. What should I do? Francisca's right. I can't offer baseless conjectures at this point. All right then.
Jesus.
Why did the
I'll
culprit?
be right back once again.
Go ahead. Why did the culprit take the cell phone from Agent Hicks? It must have something very incriminating on or in it. Hold it! Oh, they're just walking away. Oh, they were gonna be arrested. Okay. What now, Miles Edgeworth?
It's not over yet. We have yet to figure out why the killer took the phone. What? Inside this phone lies the final piece of incriminating evidence that will point us to our killer. We need to examine the phone in more detail. Alright, let's do it. Cracked screen. Classic on all phones. The LCD is broken. Without a screen, you can't even place a call with this. I mean, well, technically you can. If only the LCD is broken and the motherboard is still working fine, then you can kind of navigate through. Just like how you can use an iPhone with a broken screen. Or just a smartphone in general. What's this? This must be the switch that opens the phone. Whoa! What the hell? It flips out like that? How? There's a screen on it. Oh, whoa, what? This is... So it's like, it's a double set. Whoa! Whoa! Flip! Look at that. Ah, it's a camera lens. Come to think of it, I wonder, how exactly was Agent Hicks planning to preserve the crime scene of a smuggling? Francisca, I need you to confirm something. This cell phone, can it take pictures? Mr. Edgeworth, I can't believe you don't know about this kind of basic stuff, sir. This looks like a very similar model to my own, and mine can take photos just fine. Do you think Agent Hicks could have taken some pictures with this? It's like the Samsung flip phone, BlackBerry iPhone, all phones amalgamated into one. In particular, it's like what someone would make a render of as like a concept phone. In particular, pictures as evidence for his smuggling case. If so, I'd say there may be some very inconvenient photos in here for our killer smuggler. But the phone's all busted up, sir. Even a super prosecutor can't repair a broken phone. I'll find a way, don't you worry about that. May I go back to sleep now? Objection! No! The LCD screens on the inside and outside are broken, that's for sure. But that's also reason enough to believe that the killer wasn't able to erase the data. What? What do you mean by that, Francisca? It looks like our killer isn't very familiar with electronics. These phones still rang when I called it, meaning that only the LCD screens are broken. Exactly, that's what I said. It's still working, even though the LCDs are broken, the phone might still be, the phone is still alive. It's possible that the photos are still there inside, waiting to be accessed. All we need to do is transfer the data to my phone. Francisca, your phone if you please. Very well. Oh, it's transferring. Alright, displaying it now. Oh, there's the empty spot. This is... Agent Hicks was most certainly trying to obtain some evidence for his smuggling case. Hey, the Aleph Red's nowhere in this pic, sir. But this has no meaning as a piece of evidence in this murder case, right? Ouch, she's right. There's not much we can find out from this about Agent Hicks's killer, sir. Is this it? Is this the end? Is there really nothing in this photo that we can use? Is there really nothing in this photo? I mean, there's the lack of it, but... Okay, let's examine these. Oh, what's all this? Oh, oh, yeah. Oh, they are cargo ship from Virginia to Zhangfa. So the reason they aren't there...
I have returned.
Welcome back, welcome back.
Sorry, dog decided to roll something under the couch, so I had to go fish it out.
Otherwise, you'll never be able to find it ever again.
No, it's not that. It's just more so I heard her whining, and I'm like, what now?
Oh, like it's just like, you made this problem yourself, dog.
Yeah, it's not even like this is not even close to her first time.
So the reason they aren't here now is that they were dropped off in Zhangfa. I hear.
Yeah, I understand. As soon as I heard, I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's being picked up by the mic. That's her having a symphony with the thing. Hello.
Yo, what up, She? Yo, what up? She, welcome in. Thank you for dropping by. With a big yo, what up?
I'm sorry, you're gonna be hearing her at this point.
No worries.
She's having a symphony with the squeaky toy. I apologize.
Big yo, what up? Thank you, She. Always so kind and generous with that. And nice third. No one was claiming third. How was Rivals? How was
how did Rivals with the squad? How was
Marble Ribbles?
Yeah, with Pie, with Stampy, with Dill.
I saw that you had
And,
to end early because of stream lag. Did you forget to open as administrator again? Or maybe it was just too much. Maybe it was just too much.
Mm-hmm.
I was
dying. Well, that's
dying. Yeah, I saw 1 frame per sometimes. I tuned in at 1 frame per sometimes.
Yeah.
1 frame per whenever.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Dale?
Yo, Dill. Yo, what up? What's up? We're playing Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth for the first time. It's the game after the original trilogy. My first time playing it, and it's been a hoot so far on the second case. We're nearing the end of the second case, actually.
He's found his next floozy to go after because
yeah.
with,
wait till you see her. Wait till you see her, Mr. LeBlanc. Can you tell me the contents of the boxes? Unfortunately, there is no English written on them anywhere.
One torture boxes is written in Brazilian. It says.
Well, it said. Okay, actually, no. Hold on. I can actually translate this fine. It says, "Tkain."
There's cloth in English.
Cloth? Could it be? Is this where the killer...
What? What is that scary face for?
What for is that scary face? Wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Yeah.
Throw him in the brig once more onto the brig.
Miss Meal.
Yes?
Yeah, Dale. So that's the floozy.
Yeah.
It appears that Agent Hicks was no ordinary investigator.
Yeah, you like her? Arr, oh, whoa! Arr.
He left us with a piece of evidence after all. A striking piece that will point out who his killer is.
Ha! Maybe you shouldn't force your mistaken reading of a simple picture, Mr. Edgeworth.
The Virginian cargo and this piece of evidence will point us straight to the killer.
And that would be... the cloth, because that's the only Borginian thing.
And what is that supposed to prove?
The killer used this piece of cloth to wipe up the blood they had spilt. But there was one thing that bothered me this whole time. Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from, Miss Meal? And now, I have finally found my answer in this very photo. The cargo that was unloaded in Zhengfa had cloth written on it. In Borginian, that is. And this is where the killer grabbed a piece from to clean up the blood with. That's right. The killer was someone who could read and understand Borginian. And the only crew member that fits that description is you, Miss Camille.
Oh!
Ha! That's pretty flimsy. The killer probably searched through all the boxes looking for something to use. When you're frantic, you don't care if the box is in English or Virginian.
Sorry, but I cannot agree with your assessment of the killer's indiscriminate nature.
If that did happen, then all the boxes would be open.
What?
There was no need for the killer to tear through boxes at random at all. And if the killer supposedly could not comprehend Borginian, well then... logically, the killer would have opened this box first.
Probably bed sheets. Because that's in English.
Hey, it says bed sheets in English right on the box, sir. Precisely. And bed sheets would be...
Hold on. 1 second. Sorry.
And bed sheets would be perfect for cleaning up blood, wouldn't you say?
So what are you trying to say?
That if I were the criminal, this box of bed sheets would have been what I would have spotted first.
However, the killer chose to use some Borginian cloth. Do you have an explanation for that?
The killer didn't want anyone to know that the real scene of the crime was this cargo hold. So they were afraid to leave signs that the box for the sheets had been opened. However, the Borginian cloth, well, that's a horse of a different color.
What color is that horse? Because the killer knew that it was going to be unloaded in the Republic of Zhengfa.
Did you see the gorilla pass through among the people passing the ball around?
I showed that video to a friend of mine because we were talking about the like this if you're focused on one thing it's hard for you to notice something else.
Yeah.
And he did not at all notice the gorilla because I noticed the gorilla almost immediately.
How does one not notice it? How does one not notice it?
But he literally just goes like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And he's like, "What gorilla are you talking about?" And then he saw it, and he's like, "This video's bullshit."
I swear that people who say they see the gorilla are lying and gaslighting.
You mean don't see the gorilla or see the gorilla?
Who see the gorilla? Sorry.
who see the gorilla. Or
People who
don't
see the gorilla are lying and gaslighting.
So in which case you're calling me a liar.
No, wait. Sorry. People who don't see the gorilla are lying and gaslighting. I'm gaslighting myself.
Yeah.
People who don't see the gorilla.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to make sure, because at this point, I wanted to see. I also did not see the gorilla. All right, Poops, you're fucking lying.
Poops, you're what does banned poops mean?
Computer banned Poops, and then just like, oh, guys, I can't go to the bathroom anymore.
How do you not see?
so-
Okay. Yeah, I'm done talking about this. I'm done.
No, what I was gonna say was, it's the same idea as like, there's a study done, which is basically people need to be nicer because Batman's involved. And the entire idea of it is, if something is out of the social norm or like something that is weird, people snap out of autopilot and actually like interact with the world around them. Because there was studies of like 20 different subway cars or something like that in London.
Okay, hold on.
And like people were to, oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. Go ahead. Okay, keep going.
People were thinking, like, basically there was like some older folks that were standing and some younger people that were sitting, and 33% of the time the younger folks would stand up and offer the seat to them if Batman wasn't involved. But if there was a person literally that was dressed as Batman just standing in the middle of the subway, people were more likely to engage in positive behavior about like 50% or 60% of the time. So it nearly doubled because Batman was there. So you just need something weird to be in the middle of something, and you're like, whoa, okay, hold on. Something. Okay, I need to snap out of this.
Okay, I have the video pulled up here. I'm not sure which one is the original one. I'm gonna say the one with 33 million views as opposed to 15 million.
Yeah,
but I think it's by the same
I think
person actually. It's by the same person. So we're gonna go with the one with 33 million.
Yeah.
So this is
so for those who don't know, this is an actual experiment that happened.
you won't be able to see it already, but
It's fine.
okay. Let me just see. Hold on. Looks like this. Chrome.
I have your stream open as well. So.
Okay. Boop, and then we unhide this. So selective attention test from Simons and Cabri.
This is a test of selective attention. Count how many times the players wearing white pass the basketball.
Let me put it on full screen.
Yeah. It's so...
How do you not notice that? How do you not even if you're legitimately trying to count how many passes there are? How do you not notice
How many
that?
passes did you count?
Shut up, dude.
Yeah, how do you not notice that?
The correct answer.
Like
is
I was
15
my
passes.
initial reaction when I first saw this,
But did
I
you
was like
see the
counting. I was like,
gorilla?
okay, it's 15. What the hell was up with the gorilla there?
Did you-
But did you see the gorilla? I'm like, yes, I did see the gorilla.
Did you see the gorilla? Of course I saw the gorilla. There's no way you wouldn't see the gorilla.
Like, come on, it's just in the middle there, and he's just like slowly
There's
walking when everyone else
no-
is like intensely focused on the game.
There's no possible way you wouldn't see the
I totally
gorilla.
noticed it. I totally noticed it that time. Yeah, because you've seen this video
You
already.
see, yeah, exactly. But like, do you see my confusion as to how people are not able to see it the first time
the
around?
thing with it is, the thing with it is, it's the same. Okay, I'm gonna bring this into game sense. When you're playing fighting games, there's like 15 million things that you have to focus on: anti-airing, spacing, controlling neutral, that kind of stuff. So just sometimes you'll see super obvious signs of like, this person is just doing a jump at me, and usually I'd be able to anti-air. But if you're so worried about literally 15 other things that you might miss that one thing. The problem is with that video, it's like 2 things you're focusing on.
Yeah. That happens all the time when people slow down before passing the cop on the road. Well,
Yeah.
I,
Like, it's just basically like, as if something's out of the ordinary there, you're
Yeah.
just like, oh, okay, I gotta pay attention.
the video I was thinking of was a video with more of a crowd.
Oh,
But-
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I
More
know
of a
what you're talking
crowd?
about.
Is there's a different video?
There might be the 15 million. Maybe the 15 million.
The 15 million one was the same thing, but with a green screen background of a stage.
Oh, okay.
It was from the same.
My
It was from
apologies.
around the same time period. And
Maybe-
it was a
so
different number of
so might be
passes.
lying.
Also.
Okay.
Okay, so all right. That's where my tangent ends.
Anyways,
there. If you
back to history.
if you at first watch that for the first time and you don't see the gorilla, you're lying and gaslighting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently, I showed this on stream to someone, and like, not only did he not notice, half the chat didn't notice, and I'm like, am I taking crazy pills right now?
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, I don't know.
I gotta show that video to my coworkers tomorrow, and I'll let you guys know. Please let us know. Let me know on Saturday. Let me know on Saturday.
Yeah. Like it's the best one. You just like a splatter day. Poops comes in. It's like, all right, Beast, I got some info for you. You're not gonna believe this.
You're gonna. Are you sitting down?
It's like, oh god.
Okay, hold on. Back to it. Here we go. That's right. That is why the Borginian cloth was used. And the only Borginian reader on board who could make such a calculated decision is you, Camille. You and you alone. Oh, and holding up the little guy in defense.
Peach neutral special head ass.
Toad. It'll be very easy for us to confirm if any of the boxes were resealed. All we would have to do is contact the Shangfa authorities in time. We may even find other evidence to incriminate our killer within those boxes. Arg! What do you say, Miss Meal? Why not confess to your crime here and now? Or would you rather wait and see what we find out from our investigation in Zhangfa? Oh, back to calm. Ooh,
KO! You win!
You win. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
He was Interpol. I couldn't stop it. I brought him here. He started taking pictures. I couldn't be found out. I was scared. I was in trouble.
You.
I
Oh, March 12th, 5:26 p.m. Back on the first floor.
The snoozy floozy's in a bit of a doozy.
Oh, she's sloth. There's another video of the same experiment, but they change out the background
one,
elements and switch up people's costumes. Really?
Oh, okay.
That wasn't either of the 33
yeah.
or the 15 million one I saw.
Yeah.
So did you see the gorilla? Antonio, did you see it? Did you see the gorilla? Did you see it?
Oh, I'll need to see this. I'll need to see this afterwards. You're gonna have to link it actually, Anton.
I will. First floor lounge. We finished making all the arrangements to take the suspect in, sir. Very good, detective. What about the smuggling route? Did she say anything about that? They're taking her down to the precinct now. Hopefully we can get more out of her there. Whenever we approach Whenever we even approached the topic, she just started foaming at the mouth. It was scary, sir. She probably wasn't prepared to commit a murder all of a sudden. One thing is for sure, the ring behind this whole mess means serious business. It looks like there's a lot more to this case than meets the eye. Indeed. To Nero!
Mr. Edgeworth! I just wanted to say how much I appreciate everything you did. Thank you very much.
It was nothing. In fact, I should be the one thanking you for your cooperation.
But truly, if it wasn't for you, I might not be here right now. Instead, I can continue to serve our passengers as a flight attendant. I hope that... Well, please accept this as a token of my appreciation.
Oh, hey, that's nice.
That's... I see. You don't have to take it if you don't want it.
No. I mean, I would never turn down a lady's generous offer.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure it will serve you well. And remember, we here at GoU Airlines are always ready to serve, Mr. Edgeworth.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
Now I must bid you farewell. May all your skies be blue, no matter where you go.
Honey, I'm sorry to tell you, you got a big storm coming.
He's got a big storm coming. I think we made that joke last time.
Yeah, we didn't. No, I made the joke last time when you were talking about clear skies with your operation.
Yes, exactly. I can't believe we wound up investigating the whole day, sir. But boy, was it fun. Speak for yourself. My day was filled with earthquakes, elevators, and false charges. By the way, where's Francisca? Oh, she's filling out some customs paperwork for her departure. Departure? Oh. Yeah, Miss Von Karma's always really busy, sir.
She's been flying from country to country to chase down some leads regarding her case. Detective, can you cancel the car I had you reserve earlier? You got it, sir. Oh, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. Can we just talk? Can we just talk? Let's talk about where we're going. Not gonna lie, I was like 12 when I first saw it and hyper-focused on the basketball. No way. But at 12, like, I mean, okay, but still,
I saw. Oh, wait, hold on. I saw it. It's second time through. That's not as fair. No. The first time around I saw that, I think I was like 13 or 14. And I could see the gorilla.
The first time, it's like the most obvious thing. I don't get it.
It's like, God, there's like I get it if you're like super focused on the basketball or whatever, but at the same time, my guy, there's just like you could literally look 2 pixels up. You're like, wait a minute, why is there a thing of black just moving slowly across the screen?
I need to conduct an experiment for myself of people who don't know or don't know that video or haven't seen it,
If that's the confirmation of the fact that I don't have ADHD, then thank God that this experiment that I'm doing right now with the grayscale on my phone is helping out more than it should.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we gotta have someone who has never seen the video before, doesn't know of the incoming gorilla, and just see if they
just blind test. Like, how do you miss it? Or like, thank God. All right, cool. We have some people here.
Sorry. All right. Enough. Francisca.
I thought I told you when I first landed, I have no time for idle chatter.
I have no intention of wasting your time. However, it has been a while since we last met.
I also have no time for such familiar reminiscence. Just who do you think I am?
You are Francisca von Comba, a very proud prosecutor deserving of much respect.
Until only a while ago, I was a wretched mutt who was always losing to you. A dancing Pierrot and living her life in the name of fame her invincible father built.
True, your father, Manfred von Comba, didn't lose a single case for 40 years as a prosecutor. However, I wouldn't say he was invincible.
What are you talking about?
Remember Phoenix?
The group I'm on the trail of is a little more troublesome than most. The smuggling ring route we found was only one sliver of the big picture.
Sounds like a dangerous assignment.
You really don't have to worry. I can take care of myself.
Yes, I suppose you can.
Plus, there's another agent with me on this case.
Oh? Another agent?
He's a star among Interpol agents and he has the highest successful arrest rate. Who knows? You may even run into him one day.
I was simply caught up in this one case. I hardly see why we would cross paths.
I suppose. But I doubt he will say the same.
I'm not following you.
You'll understand soon enough. The fight has only just begun, Miles Edgeworth. I will be back in this country soon enough. And when I am, you can be sure I'll pay you back in full.
Later, baiters.
I'm so excited for the next case because it has one of my favorite characters in the franchise.
And just like that, she's gone, huh, sir? Thank goodness! I can finally rest easy knowing I won't have to watch out for her whip. Detective Gumshoe, I want to thank you for all your help and cooperation. Oh, it was nothing, sir. I was just happy to be able to work with you again. I think I'm gonna celebrate by adding a little extra salt to my instant noodles tonight. There's enough salt in this. Just how much did you cut his salary by, Francisca? Detective, I was wondering if you might give me a ride down to the prosecutor's office. Sure thing, sir. I'll even fly down the road in the patrol car if you want. Don't make me remind you, Detective. Safety first. Thus, I solved the first case upon my arrival home. Francisca von Comba, the smuggling route she was after. The leaders of that ring had already put their trump card into play. And the players on the other side of this war, they would begin to make themselves known through the next incident. Edgeworth speaking. Finally. I called who knows how many times earlier, but I couldn't get through. And you are? Ah, have you forgotten my voice, Miles, my boy? Mr. Amano. Ernest Amano, correct? Ah, so you do remember me. I know it's rather sudden, but I can't ask this of anyone else. There's been an incident, Miles. My son. He's been kidnapped. Oh! He's been kidnapped. What? Your kid's been kidnapped? Hope he wakes up soon. All right. That ends.
Well, okay, that's not quite the same thing, Anton, because the entire point of that is a sleight of hand.
Yes. It's easy to miss when you not.
The entire point is a sleight of hand.
It's sleight of hand.
Also, so fun fact that I can actually talk about this now because you've finally seen Borginian. Fun fact about this, about the sequel primarily. The sequel of this game had an anti-piracy measure to it, which is that if you pirated the game, the entire text would be in Borginian.
Oh, like in those symbols?
The text. Yes, all of the text would be in Borginian.
That's fantastic. That's incredible. I've seen some pretty harsh anti-piracy measures. Mm-hmm. But I mean, this one is I think that one's in good fun. I think that's fun. Yeah, I think that
one is genuinely one of the funniest ones. The one that really gets me is do you know about the spiral one?
Yes, the one where it would like slowly delete progress that you've gotten, like delete like the eggs you got, or like it, and then like if you manage to complete it, it just deletes your save. It just makes you start over again.
It's not even just that. No, what it would do is it would start slowly but surely glitching out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more so what it is.
Didn't I get it? Didn't I get like all the gems here? Didn't I get the eggs here? Okay, yeah. I'll just go back. I'll just go back. No worries.
Yeah, it's that one's really good. I mean, the one that like everyone talks about is just Shapes and Beats.
Which one's that one?
With the deal with Shapes and Beats. So the entire thing with that one is if you pirate the game, the creator hops on, literally just goes, "Piracy is stealing," and then he talks and he has like a very heartfelt message, and he basically just goes like, "Look, I understand. I used to pirate games as well, but like, if you really want to share love of the game, just spread it to word of mouth to people who can buy it. You can also catch us on stream. That's about it on my end. Bye." So it's like a very, very earnest like message to people who do.
So like they could still play, but that message pops up.
It's like a small amount of the game. But there's like just like if you want to support the game, go ahead and that kind of stuff. Yeah. That's like the main one that everyone points to. It's pretty good.
If we're on the subject, when people can be so good at it. I remember replaying videos and still can't see the frames of when people decide a hand. Yeah, people are really good at it. Sometimes it's edited a little bit for talent shows, but for the most part, like people who do that for a living are very, very good at it. The one anti-piracy thing I do remember is Game Dev Tycoon, where if you pirate that game, as you go on, I don't think anything happens really, but at a certain point it'll say like, hey, like you're the owner of it, right? It's like, hey, bad news. Yeah. It looks like someone has pirated our game, and I think that makes you game over. I think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think it's something to that effect. That one's a good one, and then there was another one that I remember. Oh yeah, Dragon Quest. I think 5 or no, it might be 7. I'm forgetting which one. But no, I think it might be 5. One of the DS remake, I think specifically. What it does is initially you're on a boat and you have to talk to all the NPCs and then it will dock. But if you pirate the game, you can talk to all the NPCs all you want, but you'll never dock. So you'll never actually begin the game.
Oh, I see.
And then the other one is in Spirit Tracks, you'll never gain control of the train and you have to honk the horn to be able to. You have to like honk the horn fully to be able to get the cows out of the way. But Alonso is just like, "Whoa, Link, you're too young. I'll take care of this." And he will do the first one in terms of swapping the tracks, but he will never honk the horn. So you just run to cows and then just nothing happens.
I see.
Anti-piracy is super fun to talk about when it comes to this kind of stuff.
We don't condone piracy.
Yeah, we don't condone piracy. I mean,
especially if a game is unable to be bought now by modern day standards, and it's hard to get, expensive, and all those other stuff. But even that, we still don't condone it. All my games are ripped from their original cartridges and discs.
and preserved here on my computer for personal use because I bought them.
Sad statistic, if to end it on this note. Would you like to know how many games are theoretically to be lost to time, percentage-wise?
I would assume probably like 10, 20%.
87%.
87% are lost?
Would be considered lost to time had it not been for emulation.
Oh.
So like
we love emulation. Woo!
Because a lot of games just don't get re-released and whatnot.
That's true. For the record, piracy, bleh. Emulation,
the thing with it is, so the thing with piracy, right? The stance I have with it is, if the game is available for modern platforms, as in like you can readily get the thing, especially on Steam and whatnot. I thought I missed War for Cybertron. Oh my god.
War for Cybertron.
Yeah.
Oh, Transformers. War for Cybertron. Oh.
Yeah.
I remember seeing this a lot on clearance.
Yeah, but so like if it's readily available in like modern platforms, so as in like you don't have to go to like a thrift market store or whatever, I'd say don't pirate it. And so fuck you Kotaku for teaching people when Metroid Dread was coming out, here's how you fully pirate the game. Fuck you for that shit.
Did they do that? They did that?
They not only like taught it, they gave specific links for it.
Wow, interesting.
So like I get it, Nintendo is like the bad rap of shit, but like it's a fucking modern game. You can fucking get it. It's like I don't fucking care at that point. Like go fuck yourself. But like for games like platforms are just not accessible. Like it's just, what else can you do? Either go track that, because like I'm a collector myself. I like collecting games for all of this stuff, but like my PS2 will eventually just break and I won't be able to fix it. My Wii's already been through the ringer for so many years. I've had this since launch Wii, and I've had to refurbish it like a couple of times, and like eventually just the disc reader will stop working. I have a classic Xbox. I already had to throw one out because it was unrepairable. Like it was just basically the hard drive was just shot. So like it just shit breaks.
Yeah. So this preservation is important for generations of people to discover new games and also, you know, just see what people were playing back then.
Yeah. So this entire thing is cherish the games you do have, because they won't always be around.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of experiences that will be lost to time, unfortunately. But really dedicated fans will be absolutely cracked and find ways to preserve them. I'm looking at you, Satellaview.
True. The BS Satellaview.
I think up until 2024, I want to say some of the Kirby's Toy Box games were just lost to time. Like Ball Rally was just lost to time until like 2024.
Which is a huge undertaking, I'm sure. And
considering it was a broadband adapter from the 90s in Japan.
Yeah.
Like that's just insane. Anyways.
Wild. On that note, I would like to say thank you so much for watching today. Artie, thank you so much for voice acting. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you for having me.
I hope you guys enjoyed out there. Our next stream will be, of course, on... Oops. That's a hint as to what it is. It's Splatter Day. 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Mountain, 1 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. GMT. Those are the times. It's our usual time. So I hope to see you then if you're able to come. But that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Today, no new alerts, but that is fine. So wherever you are, wherever you are watching this, whether you follow, subscribe, whatever, thank you for doing so. If it didn't appear on screen, so thank you. Yeah, Artie, do you have anything going on this week?
I mean, just more of the charity stuff that's happening out of the way, so more Cut the Rope, but this weekend is going to be a fun one, as in one of the Beastmas goals is going to get hit. I bought an entire bottle of sake for this, so we're doing Drunk Luigi Poker Night this Sunday.
Hey!
It was going to be Drunk Poker Night at the inventory, but then Valve decided to be really, really cool and re-release the goddamn thing, and it's coming out on March 5th.
Oh, what?
So I'm putting that one on hold for the because I had to get them from the Internet Archive because those games are delisted now.
Right.
But now since I can get them officially, I'm gonna just wait until it comes out officially. So we're doing Drunk Luigi Poker Night, which is one of the Beastmas goals that was hit during December.
Yeah.
I bought an entire bottle of sake for this, so we'll see how that goes.
Let's go. So go check out Artie there. Give him a follow for that. That sounds like it's gonna be a lot of fun. And yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Let's go right into it's Temple Mao's birthday. It's Temple Mal's birthday. He's doing a donathon. It's day 4. It's his actual birthday today. So
Wow, crazy.
we're gonna go and say happy birthday to him. Copy whichever raid message suits you, but also add happy birthday to the end of that. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your love and support. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Go give some love to Mal. Go give him a follow. Wish him happy birthday. Wish him all the best. He is awesome. He is a dedicated creator, and I wish him nothing but the best. Thank you so. Hey Daniel, thanks for tuning in to the end, man. Thank you so much, dude. But yeah, thank you guys. Love you. See you next time. Bye bye. Say bye already.
Bye bye.
Take care, everybody. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Take care of yourself.
Bye bye.
You don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. Bye.
Bye. Bye.